me. Armand stresses me out, but I love his intro. Get in here, get in here, get in here. And his voice gets a little high pitched too. That shit, it gets you ready for his fuckery. His intro. Get in here.
What year the ice cream coming out?
Jeremy, why does it matter? People been eating ice cream, my dude. It's 'cause they've been churning it. You didn't make ice cream in school? In science class?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have y'all make ice cream in science class? And bread? Y'all school was whack. They need to put home economics back in the school. If you ask me, shit, teach somebody something. Hey, come in here, get in here, get in here.
Oh, it says the origins of ice cream, sorbet, and other chilled dairy treats are difficult to pin down, but span back to antiquity. According to popular legend, ice cream was invented by the ancient Chinese, brought to Italy by Marco Polo, to French
Marco
Catherine,
Polo,
de
Polo.
Medici, and then to America by Thomas Jefferson.
Didn't Marco Polo steal some shit though? Wasn't he like a thief or some shit?
So y'all telling me that Thomas Jefferson invented American ice cream?
No, Marco Polo did.
Marco Polo did.
Yeah.
They said that he brought it to Italy from the Chinese.
Right. So
How did he keep it cool?
he should go on
That's the
Jeopardy.
question. How the fuck did they have ice cream before there was a refrigerator and freezer?
That's why I said y'all didn't make it in school.
No. How did y'all make it in school?
It was like a whole science lesson. They taught you how to make butter in my science class,
Right.
ice cream, bread.
But did freezing the ice cream require any type of electricity?
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure it did.
No, because we had to eat it fast after we made it.
Well, so
It was vanilla,
so
dead
it
ass.
It was just milk, cold ass milk.
No, it turned into the consistency of ice cream, but we didn't have no refrigerators to put it in. So after we was done making it,
Right. Because y'all use ice to make it.
or did we just make it and then she like took it home? Either way,
How was it cold?
I don't know. I don't remember, Jeremy. I'm 40 years old.
So yeah, exactly. So however it was cold, probably required a refrigerator. How the fuck before there were refrigerators did they have ice cream?
Mind you, this conversation is stemming from an Oreo cookie shake from Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A clearly is apparently so good that it just makes you want to know where the fuck it came from. So, I mean, never not once before today, it was where did the origins of ice cream. And so Chick-fil-A, you're doing something right. See, this is the type of intermissions we have prior to. But we about to get into it. As soon as somebody drop down and tell me they in the building, we gonna get into it. And I think I'm on sugar honey iced tea. Hey, hubba, hey! Let's get into it. All I need is one mic. I never knew all the words to that song, but I loved it. Y'all, if I could turn this camera around so y'all can see what I see, y'all would be so, like, he should get a Chick-fil-A deal. Cause the way he don't even look at me the way he looking at this ice cream. I'm over here like, I mean, and he took one bite and was like, where did this come from? Let me look up ice cream. Let me Google where it originated. It originated at Chick-fil-A is where it originated.
It is good though. You know what would be even better?
I'm gonna take a picture and put it on Twitter and at Chick-fil-A.
I don't do that.
Why?
I don't like people knowing I don't like that shit.
That's it. 5 minute marker. Let's get into it. So, I was on Instagram, and what we supposed to be talking about is the Big Black Mafia family. That's what my intention was to come back out here and talk about. But you know, something else caught my attention. So on TGIT, I made a video saying that Jamie Foxx didn't say any, and I stand by it. Jamie Foxx didn't say anything wrong in his post. One, because he hashtagged it. The hashtag alone says he's not talking to a particular group of individuals. He hashtagged the shit fake love, hashtag fake friends. So when I see something like they killed Jesus, what makes you think they wouldn't do? Like, come on, we can't even use the word they, them, those.
I assumed he meant when he said they killed Jesus. I assumed he meant like Judas and Jesus' homies that betrayed him. That's what I thought he meant.
Meaning he had friends that betrayed him.
Right.
It was the parallel.
Exactly. That's what I thought. I didn't think of no group or denomination.
I didn't think about none of that.
I just thought of some snake ass niggas.
Like, yeah, I just thought he had some homeboys that was just exactly how. But see, that's why I love y'all, because we be on the same page. You see me? But when you break it down, it's a deeper, darker criminal link. Let's go back. Let's rewind and press play. First, we're gonna start with Kanye Tiller. Kanye, put a 1 in the chat if you agree with me. Kanye came outside and said, prior to this, Kanye had been going on his rants and some more shit. But Kanye came outside and said he exposed his handler. You know what I'm saying? Saying when dude basically told Kanye if you don't get your shit together, nigga, you gonna get all this juice. Right. Okay? You gonna get all this lemon pepper. You feel me?
We're gonna make you a zombie.
Yeah, we gonna go ahead and zombie you out. We gonna make you to where you just ain't shit. Kanye basically said, if I leave and come back and I'm at and he was very specific. If I leave and come back and y'all see me at Balenciaga, that ain't me. He was very specific. Why? Because when he came back, one of the places Kanye had popped up in after his ex-wife had been all up and through Balenciaga and didn't know if she wanted to keep working with Balenciaga. Now Kanye is in Balenciaga with his new wife. Cool.
And y'all know what Balenciaga means, right?
Right.
That's what you consider.
Yeah.
You know what it means, right?
Yeah.
Ball is king.
Jimmy is one of the people, when you tell him you know something, he disregards.
They probably didn't know.
He disregards your whole answer.
If y'all don't know who Ball is, or Bell, Baal, look it up. I'll just leave it at that.
Right. So then Kanye, he gets taken off Twitter. They freeze his assets. And when I say they, the people who work at the banks, fuck. They freeze his assets. They tell the nigga he can't have no money. Period, poo. Yeah, we taking you out of here. Okay? And we're going to go ahead and send you back to the lab because because he went on Drink Champs. That's where it came from. Because he went on Drink Champs and did his big one.
And then he went on Alex Jones and really went ham.
Right. And they was like, nah. Nah. So they got him up out of here for a minute. And now, as y'all can see, I keep wanting to call him Jamie. See, Jamie is on my heart. He is really on my heart and my mind. Because this is the second time I damn near call Jeremy Jamie. I just showed a picture to Jeremy of Kanye. I said, who is this man? Who is this man?
He told you what they were going to do to him in that text that Kanye put on Twitter last year. He's doped up. They got him so thwacked the fuck out. He probably don't even know who the fuck he is right now. And y'all say he's a clone. He's not a clone. That's him. And the only reason I can tell this Kanye is because of his scars. Can't fake that. And fucking his jaw. Remember, he broke his jaw. It's almost like God has done certain things to give us clues. But Kanye is out of his mind. And then the girl that's with him right now, that's a handler. That's not his wife.
Absolutely. Yep. That's Kanye just medicated. And I'm just like, I didn't like it. I didn't like, and if y'all know me, y'all know it's certain celebrities that I don't like when things are being said, because it's just like, come on, like, why?
And when y'all heard Kim crying about she missed the old Kanye, she knows she can't say.
Yep. Oh, yep, on the Kardashians, because I finally watched it to the end. She was saying how, like, and Kanye was like, burn all that shit. I don't want none of that. Burn it all. And you know what I'm saying? Like, and because she knew the man that she married is not the man.
Nope.
It's not her kid's daddy.
Nope.
He is gotten way too far off base. You understand what I'm saying? And now,
not because of what he said, y'all. It's because of what they're doing to him.
Because of what he said.
Because of what he said. Absolutely. Yep.
And so now we got Kanye and all these just like ridiculous ass. It's the shoulder pads for me. He out here in the shoulder pads,
barefoot.
If y'all remember, and I wish I could like throw up pictures while I'm showing y'all. When Kanye first came out, Kanye was it was even up until my dark twisted. Hey, the gifted. Hey, Castro. Hey, her. Hey. Kanye had an air about himself, and I don't think they realize when you have that level of arrogance, because Kanye is an arrogant ass individual. Yeah. That when you're that arrogant, it ain't nothing nobody can tell you. It ain't nothing nobody can stop you from saying. Like, it just can't happen. Like, you can send out as many, threats as you want to. An arrogant individual, and Jeremy, can't stop him. Arrogance. You can't stop them from saying anything. And I be trying. You can't do it, right? And so him and his wife is out in Italy. Like, my nigga's outside walking barefoot. Come on. Come on. Kanye is all outside with his toes loose. Like, for what? Like, I'm so confused. Like, come on, Kanye. They have done a number on him, and they want to drive him to the point where he says, I want to leave.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to initiate it. It's
not right now, because he'll become a martyr.
And that's,
remember, they had to defame Michael Jackson first. Michael Jackson first started talking about this.
All of them, Michael. We mentioned this before I hit the live button, but like Michael, Prince, Mel Gibson, which Jeremy, I would love for him to find the clip, but he ain't gonna find the clip, so I'm gonna have to go back and find the clip. And why would the black community hate on being barefoot? Because it's hot as fuck outside. Black afternoon.
It's London.
It's hot as shit. And why is you walking outside barefoot? Ain't nothing wrong with you being barefoot. Why? Let me guess. Our ancestors and things like that, and in Africa, half them niggas ain't walking around, because y'all sending air forces over there to Africa, so half them niggas ain't walking around barefoot. They outside in these streets. Why are you walking around the streets of Italy barefoot? Why? Shouldn't we be shaming the depths of our own shit? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, because I don't know what this is. The Gifted. Keep your head on the swift, because I don't know what he talking about. So yeah, Kanye was being Kanye, and now he's not that anymore. He doesn't have this air. He doesn't have this air about himself anymore. Kanye ain't been in the studio. Kanye still ain't on Twitter. Hey Veronica, if you want to talk about it, we can talk about it. Like, I hate to see my country cousins walking around outside in socks. Like, it's not because
now, see, I don't have any problem with being barefoot. Like,
there's nothing wrong with being barefoot, but it's so surface layered.
But I'm not gonna walk out here outside my apartment.
He's not gonna walk from the house to 7-Eleven barefoot.
No, I'm not gonna. It's
get off of the surface. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be so surface that wasn't Kanye. That Kanye didn't get in tuned to his ancestral side and decided that he wanted to walk around Italy. If that was the case, nigga, take your ass to Nigeria instead of Italy. If that was the case, take your ass to East Africa instead of Italy. It's since you want to do that, it's a lot of places he could have did that at. You understand what I'm saying? But if you want that conversation, that shame and the deaths of our children, absolutely, it is a conversation that needs to be had in the black community. Absolutely. But what I'm talking about right now in this moment is, Veronica, did I say, hey, is Kanye and Jamie Foxx being put on the same playing field at this point? Jamie Foxx is no different from Kanye at this point. I told y'all earlier I didn't understand because I was just on the surface. I didn't understand how everything played out. The man was on set and ranted, allegedly, because to this day ain't nobody came out from the set and really said what was said on set that prompted. Nothing you say on the set of a movie is gonna prompt you to have to be hospitalized. Come on, people. Nothing that words that you say on set while you in the process of making a movie, a TV show, a game show, is not gonna prompt you to fall out. Let's just be honest. It's not gonna prompt you to fall out. It's not gonna prompt you to be in the hospital for weeks and don't nobody want to say why you in the hospital. Don't nobody know nothing. Nobody know nothing. You see what I'm saying? Like, no, that's not how that happens. Like, Jamie Foxx ain't never fell out on the set of nothing before. So why this time? Why this time is different? Because Jamie is still Jamie. Kanye was still Kanye. Prince was still Prince. Michael was still Michael. Why on that day it was too much that he had to be hospitalized? Why was it on that day it became too much for Whitney?
It's a common thing. They start talking about the wrong people.
You understand what I'm saying? All this shit is exactly. It's all a common denominator. Is what you speaking, and I've said it before. Y'all have heard me say it. You can't speak out against your employer. And when you feel it in your spirit and you have a come to Jesus talk with yourself and decide to speak out against your employer, they have a different level of probation.
Right.
They have a different level of suspension.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna just fire you. They're gonna take you through it. It just is what it is, unfortunately. And the realization that I've come to and came to was, who was on drugs? Hold on. Hold on. We got coming. No, they walk up and down the street. They do it when they come to Chicago. I don't think they would do the same thing to Jamie. Who be walking up and down the streets? Jamie is not on exactly. Jamie is not on anybody's drugs. And ain't nobody gonna make me believe that Jamie Foxx is on drugs. I'm just not gonna believe that. And why is that the common denominator? Everybody is on drugs. I mean, it's
the only drugs he owns is the one his handlers are giving him.
Like, Kanye is out of it, y'all.
Yeah.
Kanye West is out of it.
Look at his eyes.
Britney is out of it.
Lithium poison. I mean, lithium poisoning. That's what Britney is. Everybody keeps saying, "What's wrong with Britney? What's wrong with Britney?" Look up lithium poisoning.
Britney said like she don't go to sleep.
They said they used to. She said it herself. They used to overdose on lithium all the time to keep her sedated. Look up lithium poisoning. That's a symptom of lithium poisoning. Mania. Sometimes Britney is a little manic. Like that is a symptom of that.
That's
they did that
fucked up. It's so messed up, and like my heart hurts for Kanye. My heart hurts for Jamie, because Jennifer Aniston, and what really pissed me off was, because I was good. Like I said, I had planned on making this live about something completely. Yeah, but Britney was drugged up. I was allegedly. I was gonna make this about, but even then, you still gotta say allegedly, because she shouldn't have said it, type shit.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Roshi. Um, it's just one of those things where it's just like people want that so bad. And like I was telling Jeremy, people in Hollywood spend money just as fast as they get it. And they know that. So I've come to the realization that even celebrities are on the same playing field as you and I. They're literally living, and this writer strike says it. Because if you had some money, a little bit of money, yeah, you'll be on strike, but you wouldn't be over here crying out talking about you getting a $10 residual check. One, that's fucked up. But you wouldn't be as stressed if you wasn't, because, and they know that. And they know when you need some more money, you gotta ante up. You're gambling your soul. Your soul is on a craps table.
And these actors and writers don't realize they have AI now. So y'all are not. I'm saying this is why this is happening. They don't need it. They be like, yeah, strike as long as y'all want.
Well, it's happening because motherfuckers want to get paid like they weigh.
And they're not going to.
We know that. We as regular people, we be on our jobs for X amount of years, and when you get your review, you just know you're gonna get $1. And they be like, yeah, we're gonna give you a 13-cent. I remember one job I was on, they had the audacity to give me a 13-cent raise. And I said, well, y'all might as well get that to me in my hand. What the fuck is we talking about? Like, that ain't that. What is 13 cents? So if I'm getting 13 cents working at a job, a construction job on top of that, then they not getting no raises and bonuses and things.
They have no leverage.
At all. And so it's just like they are all on the same playing field.
They're living in a world where most of the people getting their entertainment from the internet, who most of the internet entertainers, we ain't on no SAG or nothing like that. We just make content. And then you have other forms of entertainment, and then shit is just expensive. They're just gonna keep the money. And you have AI now. They're like, yeah, we need to write a script. We'll write a script through AI, and we'll hire some influencers if we need to act it out. The movie that's out right now, what's it called? It's a scary movie that's out right now. It's called Talk to Me. Influencers. Those are influencers.
All right, I haven't seen it.
Those are literally influencers in that movie. So,
but even before you get to that point, when your employer tells you, I want you to be so down bad that you lose your house, that's a problem.
I mean, they don't give a fuck about
that's a wake up call. Like when they say we want y'all to get to the point where y'all crawling back because you're getting ready to or have lost your home, that's a problem. That's just a problem. And I just feel like Kanye, and I know people, people have their opinions about Kanye and the things that he say and how he move, and I get it. And like I said, I don't agree with everything that Kanye West does, and I don't agree with everything that Kanye West says. I just don't. I've come out and say, yo, Kanye, you should have kept that to yourself. I don't remember what it was, but I told him like, yo, you probably should have kept that to yourself, bruh. Like we didn't need that. We didn't need that from you. But Jamie posted something so simple, like something that he probably could have typed it into Google and it popped up and he did a screenshot and cropped and put it. You see what I'm saying? Like, and then Jennifer Aniston says she was not going to like the post, and for me, I feel like it's a ritual, honestly. And I know some of y'all be like, okay, conspiracy theory Nisha. Facts. Conspiracy theory Nisha, but I feel like it's a ritual. I honestly feel like it's a ritual. And I feel like Jamie has to endure some things. Like all these celebrities, you have to endure some things before you can get back on the good foot. And because there's no Jennifer Aniston, first of all, where have you been? First of all. And second of all, who asked you to even say anything? And third of all, what? It's the people who know other industry people so well. Jamie Foxx has people who know him so well that knows that wouldn't ever be the type of time that he's on, whatever time that is, because I don't even know what time that is, but wouldn't even be on that type of time, and they get so tight-lipped. It's crazy.
Yeah, because they gotta watch what the fuck they say.
They get so tight-lipped. And he got to come out and apologize for what exactly am I apologizing for? What is he apologizing for? Honestly. And then you got, like I said, Jennifer Aniston talking about I didn't like the post on purpose or on accident. And even if you see this come across your feed, just know that I don't support it. What? Who asked you? Who asked you anything? Like, honestly, Jennifer Aniston, who asked you? Nobody asked you to even come out with a like, what? I feel like they're trying to humiliate this man. Last time I checked, Jamie Foxx was very squeaky clean.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Very under the radar. You know what I'm saying? And as black women, you know, some of us like, oh, you know, we're not gonna fight because as you know, as black women, we didn't want to come to, some of us, not all of us, but some of us didn't want to come to Kanye West's defense because his baby mama's white. Motherfuckers don't want to come to Jamie Foxx's defense because he dates white women.
Oh, I get it. I get it all the time. I get, oh, your kids are, what is it? Your kids are mixed. You ain't got no business to be speaking. I get that shit at least twice a week.
So, right, she don't even talk about Brad Pitt head ass. Not she on the Aveeno commercials. But that's what I'm saying, like, what level is he trying to get to that he just, y'all don't think that this shit is weird. Like, let's be honest, because y'all my people and I love y'all to pieces. Y'all honestly don't think that this shit is weird?
It's scary.
It's strange.
It's very telling. Let's put it like that.
There we go. That's the word. This is very, very, very telling.
Very telling.
That low key Jamie Foxx can need to go put a deposit in my apartment complex. Like how these celebrities are broke as fuck.
We were tricked. They told us that they had everything, and like I was telling her, you know, from my just in through my family, I saw
everything is leased.
It's not.
They don't own nothing. Them celebrities don't own shit. They don't even own the house that they in. That's why when motherfuckers tell you, I want you to get to the point, because if you owned it, you can't take it from me.
Right.
Like, how y'all making money like that? How y'all in movies like that and y'all renting? OMG. What? It's just, oh. Right, seem like they all have to go through a form of humiliation. Fact, yeah, it's weird as fuck. And I know they're celebrities and it shouldn't matter because they put themselves in these situations, and I get all that, and there's other things that we could be talking about that's going on in the black community and blah, 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 blah. I understand that. I do. I understand that perspective, and I think that's where old boy was trying to go get at when he made those statements. I get it. And that's not because we, unbeknownst to him, we talk about a plethora of things on this channel. But I just feel like,
right, head over to my channel. Besides some of the fuck y'all be putting on there.
I think the whole thing is weird, including his family not saying what's going. Exactly, a lot of renting because they don't want to pay tax. They don't want to pay taxes, and they don't have a coin. They don't have no money. I really feel like celebrities are really, unless you have gotten so high up, unless you have become so upper echelon, like your girl, what's her name?
Who?
Oprah. Oprah is so high up on that fucking totem pole. Oprah is going to be good. Oprah can't be knocked down.
Yes, she can. But she's done a lot of work.
That's what I'm saying.
She's put in a lot of work.
That's what I'm saying.
It depends on how deep you're willing to go.
And she's willing.
Oh, she's very willing.
Exactly. So she can't be knocked down.
She's extremely willing.
Yeah. So she.
That don't mean she can't be knocked down though, Anisha. That just means that
she's too high up. She's too high up. Shaquille O'Neal, he's too high up.
I wouldn't say that.
All right.
They're high up, and he been
being knocked down to them being.
He been rocking his Mason ring lately on his show proudly, right? His what is it? 30
him, Charles Barkley, all the niggas are Masons.
Right. So you have to be willing to you have to be willing to accept certain truths about the world in order to get that high up. You're right. It's hard to knock them down, but like I said, there are levels to this shit. Everybody can be knocked down. Everybody. Not by maybe not by the people, not by cancellation and this and that. People will clean that shit up like with this whole Obama thing. We'll never know what happened with that nigga drowning. That'll never happen.
Oh, that was my other thing too. Was that yeah, they do that too. Oprah also hangs out with those creepy billionaires. Fact. The other thing was that I said that this is just a deflection. Oh, that was my other thing. Oh, what is this being like? What eyes wide shut type shit?
Yeah.
Like we heard about Obama's chef drowning in 8 feet of water, and clearly the man is a swimmer. But then you didn't hear about that anymore, for real. And now Jamie has to. It's like it's a what are we being? Because it's always a distraction. It's always so we're being distracted from something. What are we being distracted from this time? Because we're always being distracted. Always. That's not to say that Jamie not gonna go through what he has to go through to stay in his position, but I also believe that it's a distraction. Why isn't anybody talking? Because what history has shown that when something happens to a black man or a black person, the guy who rest his soul, that was voguing at the gas station minding his business. Beyonce did a shout out. It was, and it's still being spoken about as it should be. That's a hate crime. You understand what I'm saying? Like somebody lost their life and it was unnecessary and it shouldn't have happened. But why is everybody so tight-lipped? Unless I go on TikTok, because TikTok get their shit off. But why is everybody so tight-lipped, low-key, about that man who drowned in that lake? Why is everybody so tight-lipped about
because
it?
you can't speak on certain things in these
I understand that. I'm asking. It's.
my bad.
But Jeremy knows these things because I taught him. He enrolled in my class, and I taught him a little something, something. You know what I'm saying? Because he used to argue. We had that conversation too. He used to argue me down. He probably really thought I was like a real like weirdo conspiracy theorist at one point. I wouldn't be surprised if he was like, "Yeah, she's one of those conspiracy theorist people." But yeah, like, let's see, public humiliation rituals is what it is. Like Will slapping. Yep. And then he just did an interview or something saying that the industry ruined his family. Like, because everybody thought Will Smith was one of those that was upper echelon too, and they let him it's like they took him and like Ice Cube, like the men that you would I guess look up to be like, oh, y'all like him?
What did they do to Ice Cube?
Oh, they at Ice Cube's throat.
I know they trying to cancel Ice Cube because the niggas like actually talking about solutions. And they was like, oh, you support Trump.
Hey, Gina.
That nigga was like, bro, I don't support that nigga. I was going to talk to that nigga about some things because at least that nigga was talking about meeting with us. He was like, other presidents ain't never talk about meeting with niggas, and he's fucking right. He's not wrong.
They won't say who was with the chef. Why? Exactly. Hey, did you see Tyrese depressed? Because I seen it. I didn't click on it to hear the audio because I ain't got time for him. He's so sensitive. Tyrese, what is it? Prozac? Ain't that the stuff to make you happy? He needs some Prozac. Cause my nigga, but I think Tyrese is really over there going through it between like the music and, his woman came out and said, yeah, I ain't want you, I wanted your homeboy, but he dead, so I guess I'll fuck with you. And, his baby mom and his child support, like he is going through it. He is. It's just like, yeah, they got to do, they said dude turned himself in.
What dude?
The dude that killed that guy at the gas station. He
Or
turned himself in. Yeah. When it comes to Black Hollywood, I stay out of it because they are weird as well. Facts. He ruined his family. Those kids messed up because of Will and Jada. Because even in Hollywood, you don't only allegedly, you don't only have to submit yourself, but you have to submit your loved ones. I'll say that. Allegedly. This is all alleged. I don't know anything. I really don't. I don't know anything. This is all alleged. Because Willow and Jaden, like, it was a clip. Remember that clip back in the day where Will was trying to kiss that boy all in the mouth? It was like, and then people was like, that's his son. He should be able to. And it's like,
yeah, but
the nigga was like 13, 14 years old. Like, nah, not that. And you could tell that was something. It was very awkward.
It was giving.
Very, very awkward. But it's like that's what I'm saying. It's certain things that you got to do. You got to show them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is stuff that they say. You got to show them stuff. You got to, people think, it's just, you just go over there to Dubai and, let the sheiks and things, go and shower you a little bit. But it's shit that's happening right in our own backyard with these celebrities. And they want to speak about it. You see, Cardi B was like, yeah, I got to shut the fuck up. Nicki, she can't be as vocal as she want to. And why all of a sudden Nicki Minaj is home being swatted so much?
Exactly. Because she came out and said she supported Trump.
Is that what that was? When she say that?
Last month.
On a clip or on a tweet?
On a tweet.
Tom Brady did that. His son wipes his lips off. Right. Like, why? Like, why? What are y'all doing? And it's all because it's like, it's like putting candy in front of a baby. Oh, you want that Lamborghini? Oh, you want to be in that Marvel movie? Oh, you want to be in that blockbuster hit? Oh, you want your own TV show? Oh, you want your own drink? Oh, well, what are you? Oh, they don't even ask what you willing to do. They tell you. Oh, well, you need to do this and this and this. We'll let you go home and think about it. And if you don't want to do it, you won't get it. I think in hindsight, that's probably why you see a lot of people, quote unquote, fall off.
That's exactly why you see a lot of people fall off.
That's why you see people fall off, because they're not with the shenanigans. This tank, look, and this is like my favorite tank top, and it's like, it's on some Sleepy Brown type shit. Andre 3000, where's 3 Stacks at? They say he outside playing the flute.
That's what he did.
How you go from?
You get tired of that industry.
Yeah, I guess he tired. He's sick and tired of. He's sick and tired of being sick and tired too, cause it's just I just like Jamie. Oh my goodness! And like y'all said, like his family, and people were saying like his family don't have to come. I hate when I hear celebrities speak on other celebrities, because they be trying to act like they so green, or maybe they just trying to like convince us, and that shit don't work. His family doesn't have to come out and say anything. They don't owe us anything, and you're right, but they do. It's like, what the fuck is we talking about? Well, because we, go to the box office and things like that, but honestly, we not what keep money in the people's pockets. We don't keep celebrities afloat. That ain't that. Jonathan Majors. Court hearing is pushed back. Now they can't find the victim. She done fled. And when they find her, supposedly she gonna be charged with something.
What?
With assault. They gonna charge her with assault. She dipped out. They can't find her right now. Like, what the fuck? Like, honestly.
Really?
And at this point, I think they nominated Megan Good because she was out here not doing not a motherfucking thing. She cute. You know, she divorced or whatever. And they was like, yeah, we need you to make him look like a good guy. You know, pull up to Disneyland real quick. You know.
Yeah, we didn't put way too much money in this Marvel shit.
Yeah, pull up to Disney with him. You know, give him a little kissy poo and stuff. You know, like you did with your husband. Do all of that so we can keep it popping. Did you know? I know Jimmy was low key dating Tom Cruise's ex-wife Kate for 7 years. Shortly after they divorced, him and Tom was best friends until that happened.
Yeah, and then she couldn't even find that nigga for a minute.
Yeah.
She came out and said what, like.
Katie Holmes.
Yeah, Katie Holmes. Yeah, she even came out when he was in the hospital. Was like, yeah, I heard from that nigga. Yeah, because you ain't his handler.
Oh, Jamie, come home. Kanye trying to come home, but they keep making a left turn when they get on the street of the house. Because he want to come home. Lord have mercy. Kanye, go to Chicago. I just be like, damn, do y'all not have any cousins? Like, do y'all have non-industry people? Like, y'all ain't got no cousins, no homeboys, no aunts, no uncles? Damn. Fuck. So the SOC got to Jamie. Now that I can believe. COS or whatever it's called. That's right, Roshi. Ooh, I didn't even want to type that. Colt Tom is involved with. Yikes.
Ooh, I didn't even think of that. Oh yeah, that nigga took his wife. Can't be doing that.
That's crazy. See what I'm saying? It's just, oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I had this Wingstop. It gave me the itis. This is around my nap time on the low, but I was just really irritated. I was very irritated. And I'm just like, so now folks is gonna be, it's the weekend. So now people are gonna be on Jamie Foxx's neck? Like, what? No. Leave that man, well, I guess you can't leave him alone. He gotta go through it. Unfortunately, he gotta go through it. I just think it's fucked up. I think it's very messed up that he even has to go through that. He has a cousin who travels with him. She couldn't keep him calm. He said the cousins and uncles be asking for money. Oh, goodness gracious. I told Jimmy, Kanye made a song called Power. And that song came, when that song come out? When did Power come out? No one man should have all that power.
Song came out before. You asking me like I just be like, no.
I know you don't know. But that's crazy. They gonna get Jamie, boy. And the levels of the humiliation that they have to go through.
He did go out and apologize. He came out and apologized, supposedly.
And I don't think that apology was from Jamie.
That's what I said.
I think that was a very publicist issued, like somebody see. What I think happened is somebody in his camp saw that and made an assumption. That's honestly what I think happened. And this is all speculation. And Jamie probably was like, that ain't what I meant. But Jamie, that's what they're gonna think that you meant. But that ain't what I meant. Well, you're gonna have to come out and say that, you know, just in case. And that's where we got the apology. Even though in his heart and mind, he knew that ain't what the fuck he meant. It's just Jennifer Aniston coming out from me. That shit just blows my hair to the back.
Random, huh?
You an old random ass celebrity. Like, you ain't even got it. They not even call celebrities no more. They call people with money. They got Yachty out here with his fingers, with acrylic on his fingers. They polished and shit. Has anybody even heard from Lil Yachty before he got his nails done? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are y'all hiding in plain sight? And they know they can use us as guinea pigs. They know we can. They know we'll do it. Cause everybody wants to be so inclusive. Oh, bless it. Bless it.
You can't be inclusive.
Mm-mm. Blessed be. He come out, and then you got the girl, and I like her, I do. But the girl that did the interview out of nowhere with Drake, then she sitting down with Mark Cuban. How the fuck you get access to Mark Cuban?
You that bitch.
Like what?
You that bitch.
I mean, shout out to her. But she came out and said that she tried to make it like a little jokey joke. But she did a whole TikTok saying, like a whole TikTok dance, and the caption was how I feel knowing that I'm an industry plant. And that shit went right over so many people's heads. So many people's heads. But I'm like, why do we need her? Like what is she gonna do? Why is she planted? Hey, Dragon Blood. Kanye's mom's house is sitting there all well and kept and empty, just like the Jackson house in Gary.
Really?
I didn't even know the house in Michael Jackson house was still, ain't nobody living in it?
No.
Oh, so it's like a, what they call it?
Preservation?
Yeah, they're preserving it. Jennifer Aniston never be messy and talk like that. This is how we know something is up. Facts.
Oh yeah, like out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. I didn't like the post on accident or on purpose. Who asked you? What Starbucks was you sitting at that people asked you anything, ma'am? Ma'am.
Hey Jennifer, did you hear what Kanye said? Why? What did he say?
Just like who was that came out and spoke? Was it Jamie Lee Curtis?
Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis
came out and spoke out against the Kanye. Girl, who asked you?
That's how you be knowing. Like, who the fuck are you?
Who told you to come outside? Museum. There we go. Who told Jennifer Aniston to come outside? She gonna be the reason why I stopped watching Friends. See what I'm saying? Because, and y'all probably like, Nisha, well, you should have been stopped watching that shit anyway. But she gonna be the reason why I stopped watching Friends, because that's just ridiculous. That man is going through. It's looking very familiar, and what's funny is that it's really like in plain sight. Like it's not, y'all know back. I don't know if y'all know, but like back in the day, you really had to do like deep dives into like the industry. People who made videos and stuff and talked about the industry. Like it was one of those like, ooh, did you see that video? Like that type of thing. Now shit, they doing rituals and shit all outside in public and shit.
Oh yeah.
They don't care.
Doja Cat, you see her video?
Doja Cat needs her ass whooped. If I got any white people in here and I love y'all to pieces, but y'all can have Doja. Y'all can definitely have Doja Cat extra weird ass. That bitch is like a plaything for them. They know that bitch ain't got no talent in real life. She is a full out ass fucking plaything for them. Look at her. Look at her. Every twist and turn, she looking like a fucking germ. Like you just let them. You like that shit. She likes that. She needs her ass whooped, and y'all, and to the white community, y'all can have her. Y'all really can.
They don't want her.
Y'all can have. Well, she got to go somewhere because she can't come here. Y'all can have her because she. But and then she like, you know, the celebrities, they do the hand signs and things like that. But she one of them people that like you can't tell them nothing because they'll go and just tell everybody. She one of them people. You have an eyes wide shut themed birthday party. You got a Masonic cake. Sit your ass down. I would be irritated. Yeah. I would be irritated.
So
like
if you was one of the Illuminati.
If I was illuminated, I would be very irritated. Like, who told this bitch? Who baked the cake? Who bought the costumes? This bitch is was she putting blood on her face? Like, she's just too much. At least everybody else try their damnedest to be a little bit more discreet. They try and have some discretion because they shame on the low. Not Doja Cat. Not Weed Cat. Weed Cat don't give a fuck. Like, do y'all like her music? Do y'all like her? I've never liked her as an individual. I don't even know what she sings. What? How does her music go? What's the music?
You didn't hear the song for the new joint?
How it go?
She sang the devil, something.
See?
It's stupid. It's like, come on.
The devil. Alright. Sit your ass down. And she dating me either, hubba. And ain't she dating black people? Ain't she dating a white man? Like it matters. But ain't she dating a white dude on the low? Like, you know, some folks be feeling elitist when they leave the house. Like, she's weird, bro. She's very weird, and she's one of those that you know, the celebrities that Jeremy keeps up with is astounding.
I don't keep up with her.
Cause you was the one who was telling people that she was in them chats pandering to the Nazis.
Yeah, she was
pandering.
That nigga that she's talking to was one of them niggas that was like,
there you go.
Shit.
There you go.
She like niggas like that. They said that like they think it's because, you know, she grew up and she didn't like really, you know, she didn't like her dad. Cause that nigga was like this African celebrity. He didn't claim her.
I wouldn't have claimed her as either. Look at her. She's weird as an adult, so she was clearly weird as fuck as a child. The fuck? And I'm African too. I ain't got time for that. Either you gonna shape up or ship the fuck out. The fuck?
Well, that's not why.
Them African men don't be going for that shit. They real aggressive. She wasn't trying to be no doctor, no nothing. Fuck was you out there doing? Wasn't she one of them others? Wasn't she one of them celebrities too that be having shrines and shit allegedly?
What do you mean, allegedly?
Doing witchcraft and shit?
She was doing weird shit. She used to do weird shit online. She used to let like incels call her the N-word. And then she'll show her toes.
Y'all want to know how he know this information?
The internet.
Jeremy be in the know. My face done got so... I'm over here looking round in the face. She's just a mess. And she definitely can go. She definitely can go. And now that I think about it a little deeper, one, I think Lizzo was out here really calling bitches fat. I do.
Yeah, she was.
But I think that it's her time. Ain't she dating a white dude too?
She was dating a black dude, but I think he broke up with her. Which is like, why?
Cause she's an asshole. A lot of men, that'd be.
She probably wasn't an asshole to him.
She might have been. Lizzo was that girl in school that didn't get no attention. She'd been plump all her life. Nobody gave a fuck about her. She came out, then they realized that she could harmonize a note or two. She ended up with a record deal. She ended up with some money. She ended up with motherfuckers paying her some attention, and it went to her head. Grand opening, grand closing. Lizzo had been single for the majority of her career thus far. And then they throw her with a dude. Stop it.
What do you mean they know her what to do? She met that guy.
Did she? Where she meet him at?
I don't know.
Exactly. Y'all see how then I tell y'all shit he became. Then I tell y'all he gonna say if he ain't gonna do nothing else, boy, he gonna stand with Lizzo. Lizzo, you got somebody over here who stands with you.
I'm making a whole ass skit about her.
Her songs are all over TikTok. Yeah, Is she the one who was allegedly in? Oh yeah, she in them chats. All them celebrities becoming weirder. Sam Cooke and The Weeknd giving very much devil vibes. The Weeknd too, and like, what's the song he got? How does shit go? Not I'm a star. How does shit go? I forget. But Earned It was my shit. Weekend, I can't. Hey, beat up. I can't get with you doing all of that. And then like,
what did he do?
He on some old.
He on some devil shit.
It's ritual season. That's what I chop it up to. It's ritual season. Cause when you see one of them doing it, it's like you see all of them, or not all of them, but a lot of them doing it. Especially when it comes to them fucking what you call them things? What you call them?
What?
Award shows. That's where they really get their shit off. That's where they really show their employers. HR be watching and shit. HR be like, all right, go ahead and sign this W-2. You pass. What? Can you imagine what type of human resources they have? I couldn't even imagine. Just leave Jamie alone.
No, he got to do a little bit more.
Y'all gonna come back, that movie Tyrone, they gonna be like, it did horrible numbers. They gonna let him know that you are not that dude. How much y'all wanna bet that they gonna end up coming out saying how bad that movie did on Netflix? They gonna be like, oh, that movie did not do numbers. It only made like $10 million. Looking ass. We weren't really pleased with the numbers. Only like 250 million people watched. We weren't really pleased with that. Like, Jamie gonna be out here. If he come out here in his Kanye West uniform, y'all know the sweatsuit, the sweatshirt with the fucking sweatpants in the summertime. I know something. That just makes my heart hurt. But when you apply for the job and you go for the interview, this is what you get. Fuck. Can you imagine going to go work for Wendy's and they be like, what you gonna do with these nuggets first? You gotta like put this nugget in your boss pussy first and eat it out. You gotta lather your boss titties up with frosty. Like, can you imagine? Like, oh my god, that shit is so egregious.
That shit is nasty.
Ew. You ate that whole shake?
No, it's still
It's back in the freezer?
It's back in the refrigerator.
Oh, same difference. The movie was weird and hood. I refuse to watch it. I ain't doing it.
Which one? Oh, you talking about
They Clone?
They Clone Type?
I'm not watching that shit.
Everybody at work keep telling me to watch it.
And I'm not.
They're like, yeah, you need to watch that.
He gonna eventually talk me into it.
How am I gonna talk to you?
Or I'm gonna be sitting here with absolutely nothing to do. I done went live. Ain't nobody. YouTube ain't YouTube and TikTok ain't TikTok. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just throw this stupid shit on. Oh, and I'm gonna be so irritated, y'all. Oh, I'm gonna be so mad. And he'll be the one to be like, it wasn't bad.
I mean, you know, I'm not gonna.
I'll be looking for him to co-sign me sometimes. He do not be co-signing. Look at Travis Scott ritual concert. All those people lost their lives. It happened to be on Kim K. Mom's birthday. I did not know that. I didn't know all that shit happened on her mama's birthday. And ain't Kylie with like a whole nother dude? I'm sorry, y'all moving shit around. And now they trying to say that Kylie is like low-key a lesbian. It's just like, oh my God, because she be outside kissing her bestie or whatever. So supposedly she's a lesbian. I'm just like, oh my goodness. And then, Tristan. Oh, it's a deeper, darker criminal link. Didn't Tristan lose his mom this year? Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
Oh, I don't even know.
Oh my goodness. Because it was on the Kardashians. And that's what filmed it like last year. So it was what, last year? That he lost his mom? Oh my goodness. Oh. I wish Jamie the best, but I'm sick of hearing about him. The movie was boring to me. Kanye doesn't want to come back. 3 paddy wagons just circling my block. Who? What happened? What? Why? Netflix lie about their numbers all the time. He said, is Lizzo the Wendy's manager? No, that's Kendall. Oh, Kendall got a man. Oh, okay. I thought it was Kylie that was dating dude. Chloe helping him raise his little brother. I saw that. I finally got to the last episode of the season. I wasn't impressed. That show, it gotta stop. Like, y'all really don't have shit to talk about. And my crazy ass tunes in anyway. Like, these reality shows, they really don't have shit to talk about. Like, whatsoever. And what y'all think about the Kardashians? Do y'all think that they're untouchable?
I be thinking I think they do whatever it takes.
To be untouchable. Because they good for telling you, we have so much, we have all this money. They good for saying that shit. We have all this money. Okay. And poor Scott. Scott just, they got Scott in a chokehold, and Courtney was like, can y'all let this nigga just fall by the wayside? Like, I'm through with him. Y'all should be through with him like I'm through with him. But they just let Scott just tag along. I think it's because they know Scott really will catch him on because he tried to. He absolutely tried to come out and quote unquote expose him. He tried. They nipped that shit right in the bud. So I think they keep Scott close to the chest because they don't want him to come out and just get to chopping it up. Oh yeah, oh my God. And Kim with her fake emotions. She is so fake emotional. Like, girl, sit your ass down. Like, I just, I'm a memory hoarder. And like I asked Kanye, like, what do you want me to do with all of your stuff? And like, he told me, just burn it. And apparently they had got on the internet and said that she CGI'd some tears because she was crying in one episode, and the tear was like right here, and that bitch was dabbing her eye all over here and shit. And they was like, bitch, that is not where your tear is at. Your tear is under your eye, not on the side. Like, bitch, get to the tear, bitch. I'm like, can you CGI tears on a reality show?
Yeah.
I guess you can edit some tears on somebody. That's crazy. I hate them all.
You watch that shit all the time.
I do. I keep up with them, though.
You do keep up with them.
Not in like on social media. If I see them on doing something on social media, it's because I've seen it on a different outlet and I just post it. But I don't follow none of them wenches. And like I said, Chloe, for me it's Chloe. No, for me it's Courtney, Chloe, Kendall, Kylie,
Who?
Kim. And they trying to get Robert to come back to the show. Robert don't want to come back to the goddamn show. Robert like, yeah, I'm Gucci. Courtney used Scott to have them babies. Yeah, because she knew she was getting up there in age. And she definitely tried her damnedest with, what's the dude she with now from, what is it, not Blink-182.
Yeah.
Is that the band he part of? Boy, that she was like, yeah, we're gonna have a fucking baby. Period. I don't give a fuck if I'm 50. We're going to have this baby. She made sure to get pregnant. ASAP Rocky. That's crazy. I just don't. It has to be like stressful being in Hollywood. You think? Like y'all think that like at some point, I'm sorry y'all, it's the same time. I'm not really out here trying to purposely show the girls, but it has to be stressful as fuck being in Hollywood, especially being in Hollywood and you really don't want to be in Hollywood, like for real, for real. It got to be stressful. And is Chris still with Corey? Yeah, she is because he was on the show. Oh, is it possible that Corey is Chris's handler? Or is she too like creme de la creme to have a handler?
She is the handler. She is a handler.
But can the handler have a handler?
No, she can have a boy toy that she can control, like that nigga.
He looked like his dangling ain't hitting on two pennies. He looked like
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know about that play.
he looked like his dangling stank. He looked like he a little musty around the balls.
That's crazy.
I'm just saying, he look a little tart around the booty. Just look at him. He just look like he just be too disgusted to wash his ass.
What?
Like you can just kill his mood and he don't want to wash his dick. Like I was gonna wash my dick today, but since you gave me attitude, I don't want to do it no more type shit. Oh my God, it gotta be stressful. What Hubba say? Hubba is in here being very profound. Oh, that you use God to have them children, and one of them gonna be in the wind.
What do you mean?
I think that's why they had multiple kids because they knew, and I think the one that's gonna be like, let me see, if one of Courtney and Scott's kids. I think it might be Penelope. They'd be like, I don't want to deal with this shit. Leave me the fuck alone. I think it might be Penelope. And then with Kim and Kanye kids, it might be Psalm. I think it's either gonna be Psalm or Chicago.
Who?
I think they're gonna get sick of this shit ASAP. Like North is with the shits, like, cause she just like, but I wonder if she be trying to hit up Blue Ivy. Look at me being messy with 12-year-olds. I wonder if she be hitting up Blue Ivy and be like, "Hi, Blue," and Blue be like, "Who is this? Who is this?" My mom and daddy said I can't talk to you. She be like, "Girl, I'm about to get on stage. What's up?" That's Blue. That's how I imagine Blue be talking to North. Girl, I'm about to get on stage. What's up? What's up? Yeah, I seen the Chanel. I got it 3 months ago. What's up? Look at me being messy with kids. That is
Celebrity children.
because I love Blue Ivy. Blue Ivy is a vibe. North is too. They're innocent in all of this, but it's their parents. Their parents is a little bad shit. Cause in hindsight, Beyonce and Jay-Z a little bad shit too. Cause she was on stage being little shady boobs on stage, but yeah, like.
Oh.
So y'all think Corey is? Cause Corey has been people's handlers. That's why I'm asking. They tried to get him to be Kanye, but him and Kanye bumped too many heads, so that wasn't gonna work. And I think, low key, I think Chris is irritated with Corey. Like when he first came on the scene, it was babe, babe. Well, I guess that's any relationship, right? So let me disregard that statement. But she was babe, babe, babe. Yes, honey, honey. And was trying to jump that man balls every chance she got. And now it just looked like she's just over it. Like, because at some point you have to acknowledge the fact that you were fucking 65 years old. You got to acknowledge that. I think she like 60. I don't think she quite 65, but Dwayne is old. You got to acknowledge that you can't keep up with the Kardashians, head ass. You too busy trying to keep up. Hey, and you can't keep up. You said Chris ain't letting that dark meat go. I cannot. Interesting. His Courtney is the only one who doesn't like black men. Yeah, Courtney ain't with the She don't.
She ain't down with the brown.
Courtney trying to keep that Armenian juice as pure as possible.
She said she ain't down with the brown.
And ain't nothing wrong with it. I don't think Kendall is either. I don't think Kendall.
No, I don't think Kendall is.
I don't think we've ever seen Kendall with a black guy. And what's the hype?
You know the hype.
What's the hype?
You know the hype.
What is the hype with these black men?
That's the front for me.
What is the hype? Oh.
You know the hype.
What is the hype about? Kylie is the most obnoxious one, stuck up one, but I also think she's the best parent. I could see that. I could definitely see that. Nene burned her bridges and now her sons are going. Yes. Do you think Nene low-key put her sons on the chopping block so she can get back on Real Housewives of Atlanta? Look at me, because everything is you're doing some shit. Because Nene been off TV for a very long time. She ain't did no Celebrity Apprentices. She ain't did nothing of the sort. You're going to have to turn that AC down. It's warm in here.
What do you mean down?
Up. To like 75. It is real warm in here. Sophomore Chicago, they said Kim used to try to arrange play dates. Beyonce said no. I believe it. Oh yeah, Corey got into it with Scott because Corey was like, if your child acts up, I think the kid was biting. Was it biting or something happened?
Scott was like, do you hear what you're saying to me?
And Corey was like, I absolutely know. If your child do some wild shit, I'm gonna hit them on their ass.
Right.
Period.
You're telling me that you're gonna hit my child.
It was so dumb and so unnecessary. That's like the wackest thing ever. And Courtney just sitting there like, they kind of do need whoopings though.
Right.
Like, they kind of do need a whooping every now and then because they do get a little bit out of control. Hell, they out of control because their mama be having them eat no sugar free, salt free, flour free, free. Can you put some ice in my cup, please?
I already got my candy though.
It's not yours.
Mine now. It's my bottle.
It was. That's what you can say later. Make sure you repeat that statement in about an hour and a half. Well, that just went over his head. Either that or he purposely ignoring it.
Ignoring what?
There we go. It went over his head.
God, bro.
It's just ice. It's just water. Corey and Chris been together. Oh, hold on. Corey, tell Madonna. She said Madonna need to hang it up too. Madonna need to let it go. Her and her little young black guy, they broke up. So she's single again for all the black men who want to try her out. I'll send Jeremy over there to her. You wouldn't go kick it with Madonna for a couple bags? I'll be real mad at you if you was like, yeah, Madonna hit me up, I curved her. I'll be like, are you dumb? I'm that girlfriend. If she wants you, let her have you for a few. Shit, that's Madonna. She gonna pay like she weighs. See, it all comes back to money.
See?
Oh well. Corey and Chris been together for 7 years. Corey knocked them old hips loose. Not knocked them hips loose. Yeah, she had to have hip surgery. Yeah, Kendall has been with the one drop guys. Nene tore her behind with those folks. And then I guess it came out like she had to come out and say that she didn't say that Andy was like abusive or racist or something. I think she's trying to get back on TV. Because nobody heard anything about her son. And apparently Brent, that is not Brent. What's the oldest one name? I keep getting his name. I keep forgetting. The oldest boy. Apparently he been out in the streets with 3 cuts in his eyebrows trying to wild out. Like, so it's like, why we hearing about this now? So maybe she's trying to get back on TV. You know, every now and then we got to go down the rabbit hole. Every now and then you got to go down the rabbit hole. Kendall dated a biracial basketball. Wasn't she dating Blue? I was going to say Blue Bunny. Wow. Wasn't she dating Bad Bunny or some
What the
shit?
fuck is that? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's always some new nigga. Like, and I don't even know what's happening no more. Bad Bunny?
Yeah,
That's a person?
he's a Hispanic rapper or something like
You
that.
know, when the new.
They say Bad Bunny is out here in these streets selling out arenas and everything. He's like a big
I'm
name.
just like over here just being old.
He took her to visit his family in Mississippi, and she looked like she was lost. Well, first things first, you don't take Kendall Jenner to Mississippi. First of all, she gonna always look lost in Mississippi. I think Corey may have a little, not a little sugar in his tank. And I bet you didn't know that he go both ways. I love the way Travis loves on Courtney. Travis, that's his name, Travis. It's too many Travises in their family. Travis and Kim used to date years ago when they was younger. I wonder if Courtney got her permission. Hey T Mitch, hey. We just in here going through our rabbit hole, going down rabbit hole.
Low-key fucking...
Some celebrity talk, which should be on the other channel technically.
Kim Kardashian and dated everybody, so you really can't... You really can't be asking that whole... I mean, that lady for permission.
Whatever happened to the football player she dated?
Huh?
What he played for the
Basketball?
Saints? No, football.
Who?
He played for the Saints.
Kim Kardashian?
Yeah.
Damn.
What the hell is that boy's name?
See what I mean?
And then they say he went and got a woman that looked just like Kim.
I said, like we do.
What was his name?
Oh, for mine. I got to shine.
I missed your bag. Ooh, hubba. That's a deeper, darker. You said is Kim hooking up with Tristan? Ooh, cause she really been outside like kicking. Oh, she go to what she tell Chloe? Yeah, he called me yesterday to talk the fuck about what?
Hey.
Cause Kanye ain't called. I would have been like, I don't know why, cause Kanye ain't calling me.
Whoa.
Travis ain't calling me. Why the fuck is my baby daddy calling you, Kim?
Relax.
Cause Chloe look like she'll say something like that. Why is my baby daddy calling you? I'm confused. Especially since this nigga got a cheating track record and she like to keep things. She be already talking about she be going to the lowest of low key ass restaurants on dates and shit.
And she be acting like like they ain't together.
Who?
What's the
Chloe?
Yeah.
She definitely fucking him still.
Yeah, come on.
She like him too much. But that don't mean her sister ain't down there get Reggie. There we go. Where's Reggie Bush?
I don't know.
He be acting like I be asking questions because I really be wanting answers from him. The football player daughter look like North. Ooh. Kim trying to get C Murder out. Is she? Good luck. If she can get C Murder home, she's a good one. Cause oh, she is. Is she still doing her lawyer thing?
Yeah, she's very proud of that shit.
She can be proud all she want, but is she active?
I don't know.
I was proud to graduate from college, but I'm not using my degree. The fuck?
I don't know.
I remember she was working with what's the girl name? Monica, to see if they can get him home. Yeah, I think C Murder probably is like, he looking like this. He looking like y'all. I don't think she got the juice.
I think Kim Kardashian do got the juice.
I bet you do.
So.
I bet you do.
Ain't done.
Chloe and Kim are the sloppy second chicks. Damn. Sheesh. The Game said Chloe wanted to get with him before she dated Lamar, but he turned her down because he had slept with Kim before. Damn. I didn't know The Game had she
be out here.
She be bored.
She be out here.
It must be a shortage of black men in California.
It ain't.
With money.
It is.
Cause damn, The Game. And then you with Ray, like how you Like look at her track record. Reggie Bush, The Game, allegedly. Reggie Bush, The Game, Ray J. Not too much on Ray J. Ray J on a good day. Swag is kind of fly.
Raycon.
And who's buying it?
A lot of niggas. Raycon was one of the leading sponsors on YouTube.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, why he ain't over here sponsoring us?
I don't know.
Because you ain't reached out. See what I'm talking about? Ray J. Email Jeremy when you get done watching the live so we can get some Raycon. We can get some, and I'm sorry, I didn't think anybody was buying it, Ray J. I ain't gonna hold you up, but apparently niggas is buying, and we can, I can get you to the next level. Mommy over here pandering to Ray J.
Right.
But on a good day, Ray J is a little swaggy. On a good day, a real good day. But her track record is all like, what is your type?
Niggas.
Period. I was gonna say something. I'm gonna keep that to myself. Yeah, she trying to get him. Kim keep. Ooh. She doesn't have the juice. Let Ray J tell it. If it's anything like that porno, that shit was whack. You can't even get off to they flick. You just be like, oh, let me go to the next one. That shit like a commercial of what not to do. Maybe she was fucking him like that in that flick because they say allegedly her mama was the one recording it. So maybe that's why she was very milquetoast.
What?
Yeah, they said moms was in there filming.
Are you serious?
Allegedly.
I hope not.
That's what the internet said.
Well, I hope not.
That's what the internet said.
I hope that's not true.
So maybe that's why she wasn't giving it her all.
I wouldn't give him all this. My mom never recording me.
I don't think she was giving Kanye no got 3,000 though. That house is way too, what you call it, sterile? That house is way too sterile. I don't believe Kim and Kanye was in there fucking. I think he might have nutted in her once and got her pregnant. But after that, they stopped fucking. He wouldn't act the way he was doing if he was getting off. Like B Love say, empty stomach, empty sack. And I don't think Kim was keeping the sack.
Is that what B Love said?
That is what B Love said.
What?
Verbatim said you got to keep the stomach full and the sack empty.
B Love is right.
Is she?
B Love got to give me y'all.
Prime time advice.
Yeah, she is. That's crazy. B Love said that?
She said it.
Why?
She was having sex talk.
Oh, she doing that now?
Well, she only did like 2 videos,
Oh,
but
okay.
yeah, she sat next to Nate, and Nate was like, "Yeah."
Random? And he was
You
like,
said
yeah.
B Love must need some views.
Right. I'm like, what's happening? Like, what do you mean B Love said that? Like,
She did. She sat right in her car, and then the next video she sat next to her husband, and Nate was like, "Yeah, she said that shit when I had never heard that saying before till she said it. You gotta keep the stomach full and the sack empty." Ladies, fellas, I'm like, shit, you can feed a nigga filet mignon and make him bust 3 times a day and he still cheat. Look, he ain't got nothing to say to that.
no, but I just did the wrong thing.
Yeah, I bet. They said mom put him up to it. Yeah. Ray J went on his little rant, but he quickly got off that motherfucking train. Ray J quickly said, drop me off. Because the Kardashian women probably was like, all right, think this what we doing? We had a fucking understanding. You are going against the family. And Ray J said, family? Fuck the family. The family fucked my husband. I'm gonna watch Soul Food. No, I'm not.
I saw a clip of that the other day.
Soul Food was one of the movies that for some oddball, but I would fast forward through to the part that I like in Soul Food. Anyway. Hey, CK. Hey. We talking about these crazy ass celebrities. We talking about these celebrities. Oh, but while I'm thinking about it, she's done like 3 real videos. Nate was looking uncomfortable at times. Nate was like, yeah, thank you for the thing. Because she was drunk. If y'all notice in that video, Bila, and I want to do a separate video. I should end this live and come back. Just so the people can know. Oh well, fuck it. Beloved was drunk in that video when she was sitting next to Nate. Kanye bought that last tape from Ray J. Ray J said that shit was a setup. But he what am I getting ready to say? Beloved said Nate is high value. I said, oh, okay. It did seem like she was like shooting shots at somebody, but who I don't know who she could have been shooting shots at, but she was letting y'all know. What's that song? My man, my man, my man. She was on that shit. My man, my man. She was drunk. Beloved was drunk and ready to get, because she let it be known. All right, y'all, we about to end this video because we about to go do that thing. She was like, we about to get it ready. I'm like, not y'all over here playing sex games. Y'all done went and bought a whole board game. I know that's right. Yeah, she was a little. Yeah, Beloved was when she was sitting next to Nate. She was. You could look at her face and tell. Like, y'all know that, well, because we don't see our own face, but when you drunk and you horny, and because that's when you think your man is like by far it's not the only time, but that's one of the times you think your man is by far the sexiest thing walking the earth, and your eyes get low. And you just sit, you just stare at him, cause like everything he is saying is just genius. That's what she was doing. Beloved was intoxicated. And the way she was drinking, that wasn't water she was drinking. The way she was sipping out that cup, she had that hand in hand. And that twang. And Darius, she said Darius been out of town for 2 weeks. Not to say that their house ain't big enough, because their house is clearly big enough to where Darius wouldn't know if his mom and daddy was fucking or not. But she was like, Darius been gone for 2 weeks. Beloved guy, they was shit. She let it be known. God damn it. My husband is very well satisfied. And then I think he was shocked by the questions. And he did like I said he was gonna do. He tried to like tap dance around some of it. But she was like, I got some questions for you. He was like, oh, you got some questions, huh? What's the question? And she hit him with what's your favorite position?
Hey.
And Nate was like, what's it? Like, it was almost like he had to process what she had just asked him on camera. And, of course, typically he said, from the back. So, all 100 and some thousand people that watch the video knows that Nate. But what I think is that, like, if you... Because you know what, low key, I think it's some women who probably be in Nate's DMs and shit. And after that video, Nate probably got all types of titty pics, pussy pics. I believe that. Like, I think Beloved, unbeknownst to her, and as women, we say it all the time, you don't never go into, and she didn't go into detail, but it was just those little gems that somebody that we wouldn't give a fuck about because we don't want Nate. But a woman who is like a fan of his, you know what I'm saying, low key, would be like, yeah. Oh, your wife said you like from the back. Let me send you this ass and this thong real quick. You know what I'm saying? Your wife said you like this, that, the third. But she got him. The part that tickled the shit out of me was because I think both of them had been sipping. And Nate had his hair up in a ponytail, in them dreads, and he took I'm like, why he taking his hair? I was confused at first. I was like, why he taking his hair down? Apparently that's her thing, boy. That gets her going. She looked over at him and she was like, I'm not about to play with you. And then you could tell he was rubbing his leg, she was rubbing his leg and some more shit. He wouldn't say it. Somebody like Jeremy would say it. Be like, y'all, she over here rubbing my leg. Cause he's just silly. He would tell everybody. If he was sitting next to me and I was rubbing his leg, he'd probably tell y'all I was rubbing his leg. But Beloved, she was all yes, sure did. Hold on, let me scroll back up to the teeth. Hold up. Wait, unless it was Killer or Walt, who was it? I couldn't watch much of it. It was cringe. Yeah, I ended up watching it to the end. Beloved, a hypocrite Christian, and when she drinking out that red cup, it all goes down. Adrian threw shots saying she don't have to disclose her sex life. But did she really disclose it though? Like,
Does it count if it's your husband? I mean, like with the religious thing, like does it count?
right. And they've been together 20 some odd
Right.
years.
I don't think that.
And Adrian can't say shit. You tried to have a fucking sex tape of your sister get dropped. So what is we talking about? Adrian can't say shit. She was the same person who said her sister was fucking in the bathroom at the bar. What? Eye roll emoji. See, y'all gonna make me want to stop this live and we can start, but that's do it too much. I may have to change the title. I don't know yet. But what would let me think. She said she asked him what was his spot. Which I think at some point you get too old. I remember the last time I asked the dude where was his spot, and it felt awkward asking the question because it feels like you just get too old to ask somebody like where's your spot. Like it's almost like that's like a high school type question. Like, ooh, where's your spot?
Opinions.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I might have to watch. Yes, you gotta watch it. Cindy said you should keep some stuff to yourself. But like what though? Like she said that they play games. And this one Nate did say he liked it from the back. Is it okay? Is it because like I said earlier, when you say certain things about your man and what your man do to you and how he look at you and all the other type of shit, you opening yourself up to the possibility of your man. And we'll ask the man in the house. You open yourself up to the possibility of your man cheating, or open yourself up to women hitting your man up. Is that why?
I just think people think it's cringy.
Well, what if I did it?
People think it's cringy.
If I was talking like that, sitting next to Jeremy, would y'all think that is cringy? Be honest.
But you know I'm gonna deflect anyway.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying.
Yeah, niggas gonna think it's cringy. I don't know anything like that.
But low key, is it because you like, oh, you letting women know what your man can do, and a woman gonna try and take your man?
No, I think it's just because a lot of people just don't want to hear that shit. Like they literally just don't want to hear about you being sexual. You know what I mean?
Only in music.
People love it in music. You talk about your coochie all you want in music, but they don't want to hear you talking about it with your husband.
Beloved over there looking old. Talking about
Well, shit.
she over there looking like somebody's whole auntie.
But ain't that the whole goal is to be like old with your significant other? And
Cause Nate let it be known, I'm not going no way. Oh, and he did say he really likes her cooking. I was shocked to hear that. Cause Beloved looked like she can't cook worth a damn. She did slip up. What she said? She was like, y'all, this man love to eat. I made him some noodles. Did y'all catch that? I said, not you made him some noodles, and then she like switched it up and was like, I was in the kitchen 4 times making him something to eat. Nah, you made that nigga some ramen. I heard that shit. She tried to clean that shit up fast. She was like, I made him some noodles. Not you made Nathan some ramen. And she said he is a high value man. She said and then did y'all catch the part? See, that's why I want to do this separately, but I'm not. Did y'all catch the part where she was like, when she met Nate was a high value man. Nate had his own place, a car. He was making 6 figures. Remember how Beloved said she was running her own daycare? Beloved she said she had just got, when she met Nate, she had just got hired or maybe she did the daycare thing after the fact. But the way she put it was, when she met Nate, she had just got hired to work at the post office. And she decided that she wasn't going to take the job because God sent Nate to her. So she followed Nate to wherever they was at. It wasn't Chicago, and she uprooted her and Dalvin and moved in with Nate. Nate was a six-figure earner at that time with a business degree, working at GE, and she pretty much was like a housewife. Did anybody catch that or no?
Bitches.
If I'm lying, let me know. If I heard wrong, please let me know.
She was letting y'all know.
Cause let Beloved tell us she got certificates and degrees, and she was running a daycare, and that's the lie her kids be telling. Cindy said, "Oh, I read that. Y'all, are we still keeping up with Adrian? Not at all. I can't remember the last time I watched the Adrian video. I watched a video last week. Seemed like she's in some type of shared space. Adrian is which I probably get more entertaining watching her than watching Nicole. Hey, when the finances are up and straight, why not? Remember when she was drunk and eating Harold's in the old house? Why would she throw shots at her brother? Oh no, she did not ask Nate. Oh, okay, hold on, I'm behind. Nate don't want to talk about that, and he's an assistant pastor. Is he though? Because I'm confused about that. Did you see your boy reviewed a Vegas original? Yes, Gene. And it said like 13,000 views. Look at me, count view watching. He said, "What's better, Del Taco or Taco Bell?" Boo! Clearly, Del Taco is going to always be better than Taco Bell. Clearly, but boo!
That depends on who the fuck you talking to.
Del Taco's tacos is better than Taco Bell's tacos.
Yeah.
Their quesadillas is like hand in hand.
But Taco Bell has better food.
Debatable. It ain't worth doing a video on it when you got some prime time ass eats. You got prime time eats. Did y'all see Nicole's drink or die? I mean, what's it drinker? What's this shit called? Drink or sip, truth or drink. Jesus have mercy. If she really did cheat, he gonna get his lick back one day. But she's married. She can be sexual with her husband. What does that have to do with being a Christian?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like if it's her husband,
There was an old video where Beloved was asking ZCC all about his bedroom habits. Lord. Yeah. And she didn't throw up in her mouth. But if you don't know, you ask if you're in a new relationship. Nothing wrong with Beloved talking about it. It doesn't fit with her platform norm, and people don't see her in that way announcing it. Yeah, it was very left field. Especially the way she would always tiptoe around like real shit. Like ain't want to talk about nothing during Black History Month, but you definitely want to let us know. And she let it be known. Nate ain't on no medication. I ain't on no medication. His dick get hard, my pussy get wet.
What?
That's what she said.
Oh, I didn't know it was all that.
She said they ain't on no medication. They ain't got no issues and don't even speak on it because they ain't wishing that on them.
Oh, okay. My bad.
That's what she said.
My bad.
Beloved low-key interviewed Dalvin like this too. Was asking him what's his favorite position. I missed that video. What's the name of that video? And why is your mama asking you what's your favorite position? Grizz. Because she can't cook. Darius only like her spaghetti, pot roast, and tacos. Oh, the thought meals. Just playing. She said they eat out more than she cooked. Nate telling her what she want to hear. Uh-oh, she lie a lot. Beloved and Nate used to work together. That's how they first met. Let her tell it. That's what I'm saying. If you watch the video, Beloved said when she met Nate, they was like a couple months in. She took the test to work at the post office. She got hired, which I guess supposed to mean that she's smart because everybody say she dumb and stuff. Which supposed to be, if you dumb, you can't pass the test to work for the post office. She got the position and was like, nah, I'm cool because my man. And God sent him to me, so I'm going to follow that man. And she let it be known. And from out the gate, they have had joint bank accounts. The fuck? They've always had their money put in one pot. How do y'all feel about having y'all man's passcode to his phone and he having yours? How y'all feel about that? Because for some reason, like I see women using that as a flex. Is that a flex? to know your man's password, or is that just something that you just know? Cause I don't really think that's a flex. Cause that could mean a lot of things, honestly. I mean, something about some trust issues. Like you could go deep into it, a little bit.
How do you feel about him looking at your phone?
Why are you looking at my phone?
I wouldn't look at your phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, some niggas like, I don't care. Like,
I don't care, but I be wanting to know why.
Yeah, like, it's kind of like.
What sparked that interest?
Yeah, right.
Nigga, move. Bethany a liar, because I remember Calvin. It's so funny that you call that man Calvin. I remember Calvin saying his mom used to put corn in the top. That's what I'm saying. How was y'all eating struggle meals, but when you met Nate, y'all was 6-figure niggas? How? But y'all was putting corn and taco meat to make it stretch? I'm so confused. Ain't no way in hell Jeremy making 6 figures and I'm talking about we gotta make this taco meat stretch. Nigga, the fuck, we about to go to TGI Fridays. Fuck is we talking about? Look at me, I'm still on TGI Fridays. Even making 6 figures is only. It's funny because when people say 6 figures, for people's brain goes to like millionaire status, which is weird because it could only be like 100,000, and you still not broke. But I think people inflate when they say 6, and people try to inflate in people's brains when they say, "Oh, I'm making 6 figures." Well, what is the numbers? Is it 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, 400,000? What's the numbers?
6-figure nigga. This nigga's making 6 figures.
They worked at the warehouse together, and she was running up bills and had that man struggling. Del Taco easy, and they are cheaper. Say what? I don't want to see that.
They are, and you can get. To be fair with Del Taco, you can get more food. I just like the taste of Taco Bell better for some reason. Even though it just fucks your stomach up, all of it is horrible for you. But
That truth or drink with Nikki was pathetic, so pathetic. I had secondhand embarrassment for her. Yeah, I commented on it and everything. I said, this truth or drink video looks like all the other truth or drink videos.
Was there any truth?
She gonna say, if any kids are watching, tell them to leave out the room because it's gonna get spicy.
Did it get spicy?
What's your favorite body part on yourself? What's your favorite position? That was the spice it was providing.
Well, kids don't be doing that shit.
But
No, I'm being stupid.
she was like, then she said trigger warning. That a truth or drink is not a trigger warning. Like, what is we talking about? She's what? Nate was like 20 when they met. Yeah, Nate, let her tell it. Nate was 19, 21, and she was 23. So how at 19 he had graduated from college already making 6 figures. Not to say it's not possible, but houseway. When she did say they met at the warehouse, like she sticks to that story. She tells that story all the time, but she says she met. It was y'all gotta watch the video. Beloved comes off as hood bougie. Her story of how they got together is changing up. I believe she was tipsy. She was very tipsy. I got my man's passcode and he has mine, but we won't go through each other's phone. There we go. Not a flex to know the password because men be having multiple phones. I got 2 phones, one for the plug and one for the load. I don't like it because you might find something you don't want to see. Facts. When you go looking, that's when your bubble get popped. Yeah, me and Nate are the same age. B-Love also said she used to make struggle meals when they was on their last pack of meat in the freezer, like fried ribs. See what I'm saying? Last time I checked, ribs was not a struggle meal. Nate was making good money at the hospital. Was he at the hospital? Was he at GE? Putting corn and ground beef, right. She once said Nate used to be a manager at Taco Bell at 19. So how is he making 6? What they do on TikTok when they punch the phone? How the fuck was he making 6 figures, Saints? Saints. How was he making 6 figures at 19?
It can happen.
Can y'all at top working at Taco Bell? No, you can't. Not as no manager at Taco Bell. No, you cannot.
Yeah.
You could be a general manager, but the GM possibly, but the regular manager is not in there making 6 figures. If that's the case, I'm about to go put in an app. Fuck is we talking about? Y'all gotta watch. If y'all haven't seen it, please go watch it for me. Please do it for me. If you're not gonna do it for anybody else, do it for me because I want to make sure that I'm not telling that wrong. But she said they always had joint bank accounts. She's going to lead. You know, that's her man. He is let it be known he is a high value man. Period. Pooh. I just think that it was just one night where they was having some drinks, and she was just really feeling herself, and she was feeling her boo. Cause you know sometimes as women we get like, some of us from what I've been told, we have like days of just like irrational. They call it irrational horniness. So I think she was just having days, a couple days, and she just had to express it. She just, you know, she had to. If he let her, Beloved would have been talking about how she sucked dick and some more shit.
Yeah.
If he would have let that conversation, because she had already got to kissing him on his cheek and kiss him on his lips, and she was like, yeah, and she was like, I know his spot. His spot is to be kissed. No, Beloved, his spot is his lips, ma'am. But I get what you're saying. And he was like, oh, yeah. It's funny how bashful men are about talking about sex. I think it's funny. Because you would expect women to be more, like, reserved when it comes to talking about sex. But more men are more reserved about talking about sex.
We absolutely are.
And I really don't. And they the biggest hoes. And I don't even understand what that is. Ooh, gotta quench my thirst. It's the luxury cars, but the house echoes, but it's sparsely furnished. They waiting on their designer. She's still trying to get furniture in from when it was COVID. Like it's the furniture is still on the boats and shit. The shipments are still trying to come in from COVID. He probably was making 6 figures. He was at Taco Bell as a teen, then GE, then the hospital. Nate was the manager at the hospital. I think that's where he used his degree at. Yeah, because she said he has a business degree. Oh, and she did say that Nate said he wouldn't mind because she asked him how often would he want to have sex. Nate said 5 days a week if he had the option, but they agreed on 3 days. So they have sex 3 days a week. That's what they said.
Oh, they told all they bitches. Did they tell you what day and what time? I'm just fucking around.
That is ridiculous. Cause most men that be talking that shit that they can fuck every day, no, they can't. No, they cannot. The average man cannot endure having sex every day of the week, in my personal opinion. In the beginning, yeah, but as you get comfortable and the years go on in your relationship, ain't nobody fucking like teenagers. And they did say that too. He said in the beginning of their relationship, she was like, I'm surprised we didn't have more kids the way we was fucking. I'm like, damn, and y'all only settled on one? Why y'all ain't have more kids? What happened? Nate probably got some spicy pic in the email and showed Beloved, and she started this sex talk. I can see that on some you think you being petty, but you really just telling women how dope your man is in the bedroom. Backfired. Back at it again. my God. 6 figures in the 90s. Beloved gives, I'll give my husband a cheat card if need be. Now she preparing for her OnlyFans account. Not with the sister locks. She gonna have to put a wig on. Cause we do not want to see her sister lock bang in no OnlyFans. We do not need to see her sister lock bang in the OnlyFans video. One of them didn't want more kids. Something happened because they really was one and done. She had a wig on this week. She sure did. The Auntie Chronicles, right? Now, whose video I didn't finish? I didn't finish Dalvin's video. Because at that point, I was just like, all right, he eating Del Taco. He did say he wanted the people in the comments to let him know if they wanted to see more collabs with Jamil. And of course, people was like, oh, you should do a collab with Chris. I'm like, y'all so easily like impressed. My God, y'all are way too easily impressed. And then I sped Nicole. I watched Nicole's video, but I sped it up because I couldn't watch that at normal speed. I sped that shit up to like 1.75. I wasn't gonna be able to do that. I wasn't. I know me. And one of the questions was, what type of underwear are you wearing? And Nicole gonna say Victoria's Secret. Bitch, let me give you some food for thought, right? It's the you thinking the shit that worked in high school work as like a real grown adult. One, you don't even have a male audience for real. And the men that watch you kind of play the tambourine on the weekends. And so you telling her, like, is that supposed, let me ask the man in the room. A woman telling you that she wearing Victoria's Secret, does that move the needle for men?
What do you mean?
A woman telling you she wearing Victoria's Secret drawers, does that move the needle? Does that get you going?
How, and what?
Do it get you turned on that she wearing Victoria's Secret underwear?
I don't care. Like, what does that mean? Am I gonna see it?
But even if you are, does that move the needle? It's draws. You know how like back in the day, you could be like, what you wearing? I'm wearing something.
But I'm saying, you're talking about an influencer. I'm using air quotes.
Well, put them in the air. Put the quotes in the air.
Yeah. No, I don't.
Remember back in the day when I'm pretty sure you had this a little bit. When you be on the phone with a dude or whatever.
Dude.
I'm talking about me, but I'm saying you that was just being on the phone with a girl. And y'all be like, what you wearing? Oh, I'm so glad we are so beyond them days. What you wearing? Some Victoria. Because you know, once upon a time, Victoria's Secret was like the lingerie.
Right.
What's up, Victoria's Secret? Let me see. And niggas be ready.
Oh, it takes more than that.
So I'm saying, so for her to be like, oh, I'm wearing Victoria's Secret, was that supposed to like move the needle? Like, was that supposed to like, was that supposed to?
I don't think she got like a lot of men watching her channel.
She don't. Even if I'm pretty sure the lesbians that watch her probably was upset. Shit, bitch. Nobody give a fuck about you wearing no Victoria's Secret drawers. Is you a Victoria's Secret angel? God damn it. It was just, and even Kristen was like, well, that's the brand. What kind of underwear? And she let it be known that she doesn't wear thongs, which further proves that she wears, her drawers cover her booty, which is fine, but then she turns them into thongs to be sexy. The Black Mafia family been on one. Do you hear me? Like, what the fuck? What else was in that video? But she asked her what was her favorite part of herself, and I guess she wanted Kristen to say her titties. I guess that was supposed to be a like sexy and saucy. I'm just like, but then again, I'm just like, I don't know what, because it was some stuff where she was like, oh, I'm not gonna answer. I forget. It was one question. She was like, oh, I'm not gonna answer that. I forget what the question was, but it was so elementary. It was like, girl, come on, come on, come on. Nicole is stuck in the 90s Victoria's Secrets. Nah, we be on Fenty now.
Oh, Fenty. Yeah, see, I know what Fenty is. I know Victoria's Secret too,
But y'all remember back in the day, Victoria's Secret was like, oh, if you want to get sexy for your man. I'm pretty sure it still is to an extent, but if you want to go and get sexy for your man, if you want to, you know what I'm saying, get some lingerie for your boo thing, you went to Vicky's Secret. So I guess that was the vibe she was trying to provide, but it fell flat. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show. Jeremy got this video game called It Falls Flat, and I'm gonna record some of it, and then I'm gonna put it on the channel, and y'all gonna know what
Which
I mean.
one is that? Oh, the little dude?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That shit is so good.
That's her. Falling flat. A man don't care if it's VS. I wear my Hanes panties and my man needle be ready to, not my man needle be ready to poke me. That's what I'm saying. That shit don't turn no man on no more. Because you walking around in drawers. Especially if y'all been together for a minute. Like, it's getting ready to be 5 years for me and J-Rock next month on the 12th. And no. I don't, because men don't pay attention to, let me stop lying. Men do pay attention to stuff like that. They do. I'll give them more credit than that. They do pay attention to when you know what I'm saying, walking around the house, alluding sexy. You know what I'm saying? But if you just walking around the house and you work from home and you sitting at your desk with your t-shirt and your drawers on, he don't give a fuck about that either. Like, he don't care. If your man gonna find you sexy, your man gonna find you sexy. And it is some things that will, like, you know, especially if you wearing something, a shoe, or like an outfit that he's never seen before, and you know, right, Jeremy?
Yeah.
Then you know your partner be like, oh shit, you looking good. I ain't never seen that before. I was that chick who would have said, not period panties. Y'all are a hot mess. I cannot. Not the wedgie thong. Yeah, that's what she be doing. Nikki don't want to. Oh, that's what it was. One of the questions was, what is your fantasy? Which I think in my mind is another throwback question. Because I remember back in the day when, you know, people was having a little phone sex and stuff. Or you just on the phone with the pillow on top of with the pillow on top of your head because you're trying to sound real sexy, and you be like, that's when every man's fantasy was like a threesome, and you be like, what's your fantasy? Like, if you could do anything sexually, like, what would it be? I just feel like asking a man what's his fantasy in your late 30s, 40s. Touching 30 is just not it. One, because half them these heathens outside, they don't fantasize about nothing. But I just think that's like an element, like it's like it's not really a good. What you think, Jeremy? If I would have hit you with the what's your fantasy, ain't that kind of like womp womp?
I would have judged it.
Not that you're judging, but isn't that like kind of like that's one of the questions we still asking nowadays is what's your fantasy? Like, niggas is not ludicrous. Like, nobody's asking what your but she was like, oh, she said she couldn't tell people what her fantasy was because if she tell her fantasy, then she'll get kicked off YouTube.
She want a whole bunch of dicks there?
And she'll be judged heavily. She said she would be super judged if she said what her fantasy is. I'm like, what you trying to get? A train? But she'll probably say some shit like, my fantasy is to kiss a girl. Like some stupid shit like that. My fantasy is to be in the club and have a three-way kiss. She probably on some she on some old Dawson's Creek type shit. Not Dawson's Creek. You remember Dawson's Creek?
I did.
Did you ever watch Dawson's Creek?
I did.
I watched every fucking season and I'm going to watch it today. Sure is.
I literally did.
I love Dawson's Creek. Dawson's Creek was vibes. I remember she said in the past something about her toes being sucked. Oh, that was the other one. She said Jeremy. She said one of her favorite parts of her body is her feet.
Okay. I mean, like.
Oh, so that's probably why she was like she was gonna show y'all some feet pics on OnlyFans.
Everybody's trying to feet. It's like easy.
Not when your feet looking stressed out. Your feet look like they had a hard day at work. No, thank you. Maybe she isn't seeing anyone because Dalvin was the last person to say, "Will you go with me?" Not "Will you go with me?" And it's funny because it's like, girl, what she said? How do you feel? Something about hookups. And she was like, "Well, when I was hooking, Nicole, you ain't hooked up with nobody. You already said Dalvin was your first. And once that nigga gave you that mid dick, then you couldn't let go. Girl, you ain't hooked up with anybody. Stop it." Cause he looked like he just passing out mediocre dick.
How that nigga mid?
Straight mid. He looked like he handing out this type of dick that you. Oh, that was one of the questions. Have you ever faked it? And it's funny because she was very like, you could see them wheels turning. Like, how do I answer this? And she kind of, Kristen kind of saved her by saying like all women have like faked it before. And she was like, yeah, yeah. I bet you when you got home and Dalvin seen that shit, Dalvin was like, oh, bitch, you was over here faking it. Newsflash, Dalvin. Majority of the women that you slept with probably have faked it. Newsflash. You ain't out here handing out grade A. You handing out Taco Bell and not Del Taco, my bro. It's not getting it done. Yeah, she said she like her toes sucked. Maybe Dalvin was sucking on them toes. Bet. Maybe she. Oh, okay. Beloved seems so spontaneous. I could see her and Nate on that swinging stuff. Oh, she did say. Yeah. I don't know if I could see Beloved and Nate being swingers. I don't think she's that. She is one of those women that she clearly would do anything for her husband. Like, she clearly is one of those people. And don't get me wrong, I would do anything for Jeremy within reason. I don't think Beloved necessarily has the...
Well, what's reason?
Head ass. We will never know. I think she's a little bit within reason. I don't think she would let another woman. I would be well. We would never know, but I would be shocked if she ever entertained the idea of a threesome. Because Nate said when they was playing that monogamy game, he was like, "Fellas, just a heads up, if you go and get this game, it's gonna be some. I guess it's one of those games that you play where you have to like answer questions and do some action." Jimmy, are you into playing like one of those type of games?
It depends.
On what? Because I'll go on Amazon right now.
Oh, wow. Like, it depends on the day.
I'm saying, like, but you would be open to it?
I guess.
If we had some, you know what I'm saying, a couple shots?
Yeah, we have some alcohol.
Yeah. Ow.
Absolutely.
Because I've always wanted to play like one of those card games just to see what it was about, but I never have. So you trying to be funny? You ass. He is such an asshole. I wonder if Jamil and Kristen are getting tired of them being over there all the time. No, I would probably not. Probably not. And they're still like new. They're still like new friends. So probably not. She probably. I wouldn't be surprised if Kristen was looking at Nicole like she's a little strange. Like, do she really be acting like this in real life? But other than that, no, I think they just like with Nair and Jalen, like they kicked it all the time. They was dog sitting and all types of shit, and then one of them days you just didn't see Jalen no more. You didn't see her no more. Do you need the voice to be done today or can I do it tomorrow?
Tomorrow, we can do it tomorrow.
That'll work.
I still got to write it.
Oh. B Love and Nate should do that Risha game since they telling things. People like Carisha's little game. I don't think Chris and Jamil have friends in Vegas other than Nikki and Calvin, but they are married in a different bracket than depressed Nikki and DL Calvin. Oh, I really don't know what that truth or drink. And she loved that's like one of her favorite social media games is truth or drink. Like she loves that shit. And I'd be like, is it like levels to it? Like, is it the teenage version? Even though teenagers don't drink. But is it like the 21 to 25 version? And then is it like the grown up version? Because that whole what's your favorite body part? I guess those are because like I said before, it's just certain questions that you would ask a guy, you know what I'm saying, or a guy would ask you that would lead to other, you know what I'm saying, other things or other questions like for example, 5 years ago I asked Jeremy, what's your favorite body part on yourself?
You asked me that?
I said if I were to.
Okay.
And he said something like, well, in theory, what you're supposed to say something sexy like, oh, the best part of my body that I like. Well, men typically say like, oh, my chest and my arms. Like, women are supposed to say like, look, I guess like, oh, my lips, because then it alludes to you like wanting to put your lips on something type shit. Where am I getting this?
Yeah, I'm like, where are you getting all this from? I don't know where this is coming from.
Experience. Watching TV.
Experience.com.
I'm watching TV. I'm gonna make a channel and that's gonna be the name of it. Experience.com. Girl, just drink. Facts. This generation, some teenagers do drink, but they shouldn't.
It ain't just this generation. Come on.
I didn't drink as a teenager. I was of age when I started drinking alcohol. It was her video.
I honestly was. I was like, I didn't start drinking. I was like, my late 20s.
Right. It was her video. Yet had Kristen read off the questions. Exact. I'm telling you, when she's sitting and when she's doing a video with somebody, that person has to be prepared to like control the video. Like what she wants to do is minimal as ever. That's why you see Dalvin doing the majority of the talking when he's on her channel. That's just who she is. Nikki want everyone. Oh, see, there we go. Nikki want everyone to do else to do the work and her to sit back. Big facts. Y'all see how we went from Jamie Foxx to the Black Mafia family? We are crazy. And we've been on this boy 2 hours. I forgot what I was gonna say. And then it was the dramatic. I'm like, what the fuck is so funny? Like, I don't know, cause I like when I used to play drinking games with. The last time I played a drinking game was with one of my homegirls and her. It was like 3 of my friends and my friends like 2 sisters. Ooh, and we was lit. Now that was a game. That was a game. Oh, she asked if has she ever been to a passion party? I had never heard it being called a passion party in years. But apparently she's been to like we call it fun parties. She's been to like a fun party and I guess her and Kristen gonna entertain the idea, but I'm like, who gonna be at y'all fun party? Just the two of y'all? You can't have a sex toy party with two people. Whack. You gotta at least have like at least 6 people at the minimum, I think, for it to make sense. Because those people work off commission. The fuck? Why would somebody come and show you their products and you just want to buy some strawberry lube for $3? The fuck am I here for? Nope. Mm-mm. I sure don't. No, ma'am. Hey, Mega. Hey. That's not my. Oh, that was the other question. Has she ever had sex? And she said no. Oh, she said that she hates missionary. Missionary is very vanilla. Nicole says she likes to be thrown around. I'm like, how are you gauging these experiences? Whatever, that ain't none of my business. But she said, Kristen said that she has had sex in a pool. It ain't what it's. They don't like really do shower sex because you can't, you fuck around and break your neck. She says, Kristen says shower sex is good for foreplay. Oh, she asked Nicole, do she pee in the shower? Or some shit. That's what I was like, what? Alright. What else? Oh, Kristen said, yes, you can't do by. He says, me, Dalvin. It's far from Dalvin. That's funny. He said, that sounds like the lamest fun party ever. She said that, but you can't do missionary in the swimming pool. And I was like, I thought that was kind of like stating the obvious that you can't have sex missionary in a swimming pool. You fuck around and drown. Right? Let me think. Missionary in a pool.
You can let me in a shower pool.
But why would you want to? I would think that if you getting popping in the pool, you would do a little that's the prime time for the from the back shot, yeah?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Riggedy, 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 Risto. Oh, I didn't hit the ring light. Risto in the motherfucking building.
What up?
Jeremy said, what up? Risto said one person would drown. Facts. One person would definitely drown if you over there having missionary sex. And that's a trash ass way to die. What happened, man? 911 emergency. My girlfriend drowned. How? We was having missionary sex in the pool. In 5 feet. In 5 feet of water we was fucking. And shit got real. Sir, the fuck is wrong with you? That was funny. But yeah. Be lovey dovey. B-Love she was ready. B-Love was like, I may be young, but I'm ready. I'm telling you. What she said, what else did she say in that video? Her calling him a high value man, I thought that was funny because I didn't think I would ever hear that term ever again. Risto, you just came in and then you dipset? That's crazy. He probably getting ready to hit you on the cord.
On this part?
Yeah. Unless he just in the bushes chilling. But I've been to one fun party, but I didn't buy anything, and I don't know why I didn't buy anything. Yeah, I've only been to one fun party. As far as like sex, what is it? The love store out here, I feel like is on damn near every corner of the city. We got a bunch of love stores out here.
There's a lot of them out here.
And it's one, it used to be It used to be one like by the Santa Fe, across the street from the Santa Fe Hotel, and they decided to close it. Mind you, I think that store had been open for at least 30 some years, and they decided to close it. It was kind of like off in the cut, and I was very sad about it when they closed it. I did.
Why did they close that one?
I don't know. That's a damn good question. Like one day, this shit was just like, yeah, we closed. I was like, damn. And then they got one over there by the Orleans. I think is it 2 stories? I think yeah, they got one over there by the. If you're ever in Vegas and want to slide by the sex store, there's one by the Orleans Hotel. It's 2 stories. It's pretty dope. The last time I was in there, it was a man looking at midget porn, and I was so confused. In the sex store.
What were you? Oh, he was looking at midget porn?
Yeah. It was a guy looking at midget.
He was in there looking at it? Or what? What do you mean?
No, he was, you know, you could buy movies.
Right, I get that.
He was looking for a movie to buy.
Oh, he was looking for a movie to buy?
Yeah.
He was asking the people in there about it?
No, he was perusing the midget porn section.
Oh, why were you being nosy?
I wasn't being nosy. I was minding my business. I was walking
Why
around.
don't you let that nigga peruse in peace?
Then it was another guy that was in there. You say you like the rose. It was another guy in there that was looking at anime. That was my first time ever seeing. I was like, I remember asking somebody like, what is anime? And they was like, oh, that's what they call it, hentai. Am I saying it right?
Hentai.
I was like, people they really be watching
Niggas gonna be
that?
over there getting off to that shit, huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, there go Resto. He said it's called hentai.
I'm not king shaming. Just a little bit.
A little anime.
Just a little bit of king shaming.
That's why y'all like them girls that be on TikTok that be, thanks for the glizzy. Thank you for the glizzy.
Thank you for the glizzy.
I love ice cream. That's why y'all like that shit. Y'all got a secret affinity for anime.
Thank you for the glizzy. This shit is so stupid.
Full disclosure, I used to watch Full Metal Alchemist. Uh-oh, on anime. You know, if you heard Full Metal Alchemist?
Yeah, of course.
He says, yes, of course.
Pause.
Can I explain the TikTok trend? So apparently it's like kinky and it's like fetishy, and they say like people are gross because that means that you enjoy liking women sound like little kids. And it's not a good trend because then you're going to have little girls trying to imitating the trend, and then it's going to open them up to like grown men being cringy.
On their live, and people, you know, they say.
But they do this.
They be like, yeah, hi, welcome to the live. Thank you for the hearts. And people do different things and they do different emotes. So if you get like a hot dog, people will gobble it up and say, thank you for the glizzy. People are making thousands of dollars.
They making hella money.
And I literally thought about getting on there and doing it once, like, and doing my voice being like, welcome to the live. Ha 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 ha. Thank you for the glizzy. Ha 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 ha. Welcome to the live. Doing that shit like for 2 hours, making a couple $1,000s and getting off of there. I'm literally thinking about doing that.
I think you should.
Why?
He says he's thinking about doing it. I agree to it. And he asked me why. Because I don't take it seriously enough.
It ain't serious.
No, like I would like laugh and be like, y'all stupid. Y'all
Yeah,
really...
sometimes people break character.
Yeah, like I'll start doing that shit and I'll be like, y'all stupid. Y'all really like this shit?
Yeah, they do.
Like I couldn't maybe. I guess this is like robot-esque. I've never seen a robot do this.
I don't know.
Is this what they do?
And it ain't because I'm shy about doing it. It's just I think it's something more to that, and that's the only reason
I just explained to you what the folks on TikTok say is about.
I think it's deeper than that.
But go ahead and get on there and make that money. Don't let the money make you. Thank you for the heart. Yeah, thank you. They say it's a way of grooming. There we go.
There you go.
Thank you for the glizzy. Thank you for the glizzy. Gang gang.
Yeah, gang.
Gang. I couldn't sit and do that shit all day. That shit would make me tired. I would be tired out. But definitely, if Jeremy want to do that shit after I'm asleep,
my fucking life.
It's some dudes on there that look really stupid doing it though. I be like,
everybody looks.
No, it's like 2 girls on there
Nah,
that get that
looks
shit
dumb.
off.
Everybody looks dumb.
The girl Kendall, I like when she does
Everybody
it.
looks stupid.
Well, I don't like when she does it, but she really be in character. And
No, thank you for the fucking Lizzie.
like I said, I'm in bed by 8:30. So if he wants to, I'm far from gonna judge. If he wants to get that one off, and when then when I wake up in the morning, he'll be like, Nisha. But he would be so irritated that people really pay.
I really would.
Jeremy is one of them people. He'll be like, I did it. Fucking people, that's what I'm talking about. Fucking capitalism. Fucking people are fucking stupid. They over there sending money over to Ukraine, and they give it being like he'll go so far to the fucking left. It'll be ridiculous. He'll be one of them people. This is fucking stupid. I get on here and I create fucking Marvel movies, and nobody wants to see that. But they'll pay me to sit and act like a fucking robot. People are fucking robots. I can hear him now. And Rissa, you know I'm dead ass. You know I'm telling the truth. You know I'm telling the truth. Yeah. But they making cash money off of it.
A lot of money.
They making big. Even the guys, like literally everybody who's doing it, whether you good at. It's one girl. She be out of breath. She a plus size girl if that helps the narrative, and she be sweating and stuff, and she be. Thank you for the glizzy.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. and the funny thing about her, the funniest thing about that girl was the first time the homegirl did it, the first
Pinky.
Pinky did it. She got on there, the girl you talking about to be sweating and shit. She got on there, she was like, look guys. She was like, this girl claimed she made $7,000. She was like, but I'm gonna try this shit and I'm just gonna see. You know this girl, the very girl you talking about, she got on there the next day. The next day after she said that, and made $3,000 doing that shit.
Let me tell y'all something. If y'all want to give me, look, I need 1,000 people because you got to be live to do it. I need 1,000 followers on TikTok, and I'll come back and I'll report back, and then y'all know somebody firsthand. Y'all be like, yeah, I watched this YouTuber. She real dope as fuck. Like she popping. You know what I'm saying? Her and her boy, they litty. Her name is Nisha, and this is her channel. Go to her channel, like all that shit. And I'd be like, yeah, I did that shit, and that's just real. Like, that is really a fucking hoax. Jeremy, I really want him to do it now. Just to see. I mean, content. For content purposes. If I had 1,000 followers, if y'all not following me on TikTok, go ahead or go on over there, follow me on TikTok. Tell your folks to follow me on TikTok. Get me to that 1,000, and I 1,000% guarantee you I will go live, and that will be the first thing I do when I go live.
Yes, you would.
That would legit be the first thing I do. As soon as I hit and I see it, because I'm not on TikTok like that much. But as soon as I see that I hit 1,000, y'all gotta run me up though. I think I need like 400. It's stupid, like 400 some people before I can do it. But soon as I get it, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to record it or whatever, and I'll let y'all know how the bag is bagging.
They claim it's bagging.
Cause in hindsight, Jeremy not gonna do it. He ain't gonna take one for the team. He said it out his mouth, which means he kind of probably is letting the wheels turn to possibly do it. But I don't think he's gonna do it.
I think I missed that bus.
See, and then he talks himself out of it. That bus gonna be from here to coast, LA to Chicago for a while. That's one of those trends that's gonna be here for a good minute.
You think so?
Definitely. Like mukbanging. It ain't no different than mukbanging. Look at nigga called avocado. Fool ass. That nigga be like, I got 30 nuggets, 16 pizzas, 4 sodas, 8 fries, and really sit there in a 20-piece chicken wing and really be sitting there eating that shit. And people, he has all the people watching him. I think Jerry, put a 1 in the chat if y'all want Jerry.
Okay.
Put a 1 in the chat.
Let's go.
If we got 17 people in here right now, if we get 10 ones, Jeremy, you got to do it.
I gotta do shit.
Yeah, you do.
I ain't got it.
No,
They act like a robot companion. Some people need companionship.
I guess.
Oh, me too, Nisha. I would be bust. I would bust out. Facts. That's what I'm saying, Gina. Gina said, make the bag, y'all, because once you do what others make you do for money, sky's the limit.
There you go.
Well, let me read that again. Because once you do what others make you do for money, the sky's the limit. Okay, look at you being profound. Bristol said, I'll make porn before I act like an AI.
I mean, it's
Really?
it's just, I don't know, it's something about it. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is.
But with AI, you're not like being penetrated.
It's not that. It's something weird with this.
About being a robot?
Why y'all? Where's the money coming from? Who paying for these people to fucking sit there? Who's paying all these people $7,000? Who's buying this many gifts to watch a person sit up there and do this for 2 hours? Really? Come on.
I watched a YouTuber make $600 within 20 minutes, and he hadn't even got on the camera yet. So what do you mean?
But he was about to entertain.
Then that's what they're doing.
I guess it's subjective.
You got millions of people in the world, Jimmy. Everybody ain't living pillow to post.
Right.
And you got some people who is really fetishizing that shit, like hard body.
Fetishizing what? That's not I don't get how that's a fetish. Because like
It's anime.
Okay.
And some girls dress up.
Okay, I get that.
To really play the part.
I get that. I do get that part because I was going to do a whole character and all that, but it's not. That's not why I didn't do it. 'Cause I thought deeper into it. I'm like, why? Why is it why? Like with the robots replacing everything, do you think this is like a way to get people used to like?
Well, that and because the first of the month is every month.
What do you mean? You talking about for bills? Okay.
I'm just saying, people. That's why people doing it for some little side coin.
No, I get it. It's good money. Niggas is making some money off.
But you saying they being planted by the government to do it to get us prepared for Armageddon?
I didn't say all that. That's not what I said. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like, I don't know.
What you saying?
I don't know.
You saying it's a deeper, darker?
I know it's a deeper dark. I just thought I'm not smart enough to know what it is.
What y'all think it is, people?
Okay.
What y'all think it is? I know exactly who you talking about. I'm done. I quit YouTube. Thanks for the glizzy.
Thanks for the glizzy.
Nikocado has completely damaged himself. Facts. Can I make money mukbanging? You definitely can make some money mukbanging. Absolutely.
I suggest going to restaurants that people that are unique to your city. Going to a restaurant that's unique to your city. Experiencing what they got there. Sharing.
Bristol, you could definitely be like a foodie in your city. Or better yet, you can go. One of the other big things is like showing people like what you can eat at like amusement parks and stuff. People like that shit too. But you can definitely do. You can definitely be a mook. Risto put a 1 in the chat from both his accounts. Ow! That is funny. Exactly. Even if you have disposable income, are you really dropping a glizzy?
Thank you for the glizzy.
That is fun, and it's for example, and y'all know how like people like B Love, for example. Y'all know how people be like, how the fuck, or Nikocado, how the fuck are they eating all that food? Why are they slurping? Ew. Why are they eating like this? Ew, but you still sit and watch. It's the same thing with the AI girls. It's literally the same thing. Like, why are y'all doing this shit? Like, I be wanting to leave, but I can't. And one of the girls, she be speaking Spanish and shit. She Rosa Pastorito. Rosito Pastorito. She be singing and shit. Her AI sings. She powers down. She be powering down. Powered back up. Yes. That shit is crazy. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna go and put it on the channel so y'all can see. If y'all have never seen it, y'all be like, what in the What in the hell? Yeah, it's like how we have fetishes in real life. They have fetishes on the internet. Yep. Cause I just never understood it. But it's like to the point where I'm like, I want to see her eat like that again. That's just crazy. Never in a million years would you have told me that I would be sitting watching people on TV eat outside of the Food Network. Because, the Food Network is where the beginning and end for some of us. I would have never thought that I would be seeing somebody with sauce running down their face going ham sandwich on crab and potatoes and I just wouldn't have never thought I would have just fucked with that. Is that's his fetish? ASMR? Boo. That shit too, low key, where the girls they be playing with slime.
So like, it's some ASMR that is like sexy, but then there's other ASMR that's just, most of it is irritating.
How can you make ASMR sex? Is that the unsexy or the sexy?
That's all, most of it what it sounds like to me. They need the tapping.
Yeah, I can't do the
tapping on the microphone. I'm gonna just play with your head.
I tried to do ASMR. Y'all remember when I tried to do ASMR?
Boo!
Trisha hopped on that trend. Her AI had a glitch. Trisha was doing it. Oh my goodness. I gotta find that shit. I gotta find it. Now I gotta go to her page. She posts so much on her TikTok. Gina, if you can find it, send it to me.
Yeah, she made a lot of money that day too.
Also, she really was doing the glizzy.
She made like a shit ton of money that day.
Damn. Y'all, give me the Rack City. All I want for Christmas is 1,000 followers. 1,000 followers. 1,000 followers. Yes. I'll get all cute and everything. I don't know what I would wear. Because I don't think people... And then y'all over here fucking up y'all flat irons, popping popcorn and shit. Why? I don't even understand what that does. Like, do you know what using the flat iron to pop the popcorn? Do you know what the symbolism behind that is?
Because kids, they never grew up when you just put the fucking popcorn on the stove and it's so amazing.
I guess to see that type of heat can pop it.
Yeah, it's like that's how
that's
niggas
stupid.
popping popcorn for 100 years before y'all niggas was born.
But what's sexy ASMR?
Sexy. There was a woman, I forget what her name was, but the first ASMR I ever heard was this woman, and it was just really sensual and relaxing, and it was like.
Like what was she like? Did she have objects or what was she?
Yeah, she had like
Or was it just the way she was talking?
It was the way it was the way she was talking, and she also did the whole nails thing. She had her nails done really well, but she wasn't annoying with it, and it was I don't know, it was really relaxing.
Okay.
And she did it really good. But most of these people they just be annoying.
Some people be, hi.
Yeah, like,
do you like the thing?
Keep tapping and shit. Like, come on, bro. Like, bro, that's annoying. That's annoying.
I don't have nails, but they be, hi. Do you like this?
Right.
Do you like when I do this?
Right. Does this feel good to you? No.
Listen to this.
Right.
Shut your stupid ass up. But people eat that shit up too. I guess it just depends on what that's crazy. Man, fuck the internet. Make all this shit go down. We need to get back to the basics. Go outside and fucking double dutch and let that be the reason. Like, where the fuck is the popsicle truck? I ain't seen a popsicle truck all summer. Where's the popsicle man? God damn it. We need to get
where's the popsicle?
Drop the internet so we can get the popsicle truck so I can give me some hot fries.
Man.
A choco. See, we call it a popsicle truck. Okay? We don't do we don't do all of that. It's just a popsicle man. And where is he? I ain't seen him in no neighborhoods, no nothing. He ain't been on the west side. He ain't been nowhere. So I can get my Choco Taco. Risto, I'm not about to play with you.
Risto know who the black man is.
No, he talking about the ASMR fetish. Yeah, Trisha got an ASMR channel. Trending is a hell of a drug. Is it though?
It is. That's why y'all trying. That's why she's trying to get me like, yeah, fine. Cause think about it. I get on there. Let's say I get on there and I make $2,000. It's just like, damn.
I'll be like, so you gonna do that again?
Exactly. Now I'm stuck doing that shit.
And we gonna call him J $.
It's like, and then they was telling people, remember to pay taxes on that shit.
Oh, do you?
Of course. You gotta pay, the government wants half of their fucking money. The government always wants that.
That's lame.
Right.
He said my ASMR sounds like a monster. I'm telling you, some of that should be stupid. I'm like, why y'all whispering so loud? And I wish I had my nails so I could do a better impersonation, but I ain't got my nails. But that shit is crazy. Trending is a hell of a drug. Well, Jeremy be trending on TikTok all the time.
Sometimes.
Is it like?
I don't be making no money though.
Do you feel like a?
Nope, I be feeling annoyed. Because a lot of times what that comes with is a lot of fucking irritating people.
See, y'all
saying,
can
talking shit.
You and Risto, y'all, you know how like well, y'all don't know because y'all don't watch male strippers, but ladies, y'all know how like when you go to like a stripper party and like it be two strippers come out because they homeboys and they doing a show together. That's how Jeremy and his friend could be with the AI. They could do the double AI. Hey. No?
No, I'm cool.
You would do a solo?
I wouldn't do it at all. Why, to get my shit banned? Can't get me banned.
I'm not talking about be all sexy with the AI. I'm saying two people is what I was getting at. Because, you know, there's some people that do that shit with their sister, with their mama, which I think is awkward. Like, I think you should do it solo, not with somebody. Rista said, I'm about to mukbang. You know what? Yeah, you know, honestly, if you did decide to do something like that, because the mukbang, they need a fresh face. They need a fresh face. Beloved is now over there trying to help revive the black mukbang sector, because this is just a wrap. Folks is on TikTok getting to it, traveling to different places, not trying to find a conversation to have. They just eating, rating, and getting off the goddamn camera.
Yeah. TikTok is actually eating the mukbangers' lunch over here. That's the thing.
Keith Lee's so good at what he do. Shit, he paid for him and his family to go to Puerto Rico.
Oh, there you go.
And he said he got another surprise on the way.
Could that be why, like, Dalvin and him out here, you think they were trying to get some of that Keith Lee coin?
No, that's definitely not why. I told him he need to blow that man up so they can do a collabo. That's when I would be proud. That's when I would say, you know what, he really is trying to get on his shit. If he was to get him or somebody like him on his channel to collab, then I'd be like, oh, okay, you really trying to get your shit off. There we go. You don't like Keith Lee? Hold on. I didn't like the kids doing the AI and the twist signs. Look like they were high, and that's cringe. You don't like Risto, you don't like Keith Lee? Why? He is such a cool guy.
He's winning, bro.
He is such a cool dude. He's just very, you know what? Because I think what irritates people about him, possibly, I'm not saying you, but I think some people, is that he is like not on some like. I just want to know why you don't like that man. I'm just out of pure curiosity. You like the first person that I've heard like say that outside of like TikTok, and TikTokers trying to get him canceled. Risto. What was I finna say?
Why don't you like Keith Lee? Nigga.
Jeremy said, "Why you don't like Keith Lee?" Nigga. It's because he's just like he's a nerd 3000, and he is just like a regular schmegular dude, and it was his time, you know, and he wasn't expecting it to be his time, and he's real regular, even with his name. Let me tell you something. I ain't gonna hold you up. Let Chipotle put my motherfucking name on the look here. Let me go to Chick-fil-A and Chick-fil-A got my name on their building for the day. Let me tell you something. I am going to get my shit off. I'm gonna be a little, you know what I mean, for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he remains humble through it all. And I can't say that that would be a lot of people that would remain humble through all of the things that he's been blessed with. And he really is like helping people, like small businesses grow. Him and Mr. Chime Time, they really be like, he went to like Mr. Chime Time went to some restaurant in Dallas, and they wasn't getting like no business for real. As soon as he was like, yeah, I get him an 8.5 out of 30 type shit. Boy, that line was a rap. No, he's not a bitter hater. That's the homie in real life. He's not a bitter hater.
Risto, you better be careful what you say about Keith Lee, my guy.
No, that's our friend. That's my friend in real life. Damn.
Niggas. I've seen niggas threaten niggas about Keith Lee.
Yeah, the business is like wrapped around the corner type shit. Like, I think it's dope. I think it's dope is what he does. He does seem very humble. I like Sakia. Sakia's is an acquired taste. And she's very innocent. And she is very sweet. Like, and she's so country. I think that's why I like her. She's so country. She be, me and baby, we about to have some Subway sandwiches today. I got me a sub sandwich, and she lists everything she got on her sub sandwich. She be, baby, what you got? And yeah, and baby got, because you could clearly hear him say what his order was. And she be like, yeah, baby got a sandwich with woo, 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 woo. And I got this. They are so cute together. They so country. I love it. I love country people. And she's humble too. She's very humble too. Like, you can't let that shit get to your head. You can't. You got to try your damnedest, because the moment you let that shit go to your head, that's when your view, you know what I'm saying? God be like, oh, you think you the one in the two? Let me go ahead and loosen up them views a little bit. Let me loosen up them views. Let me loosen up that money just a taste to let you know as easy, as quick as you got it, it's as quick as you can lose it. Yada da. Good. Always wait for Bay to say yeah when she asks him if it's good. Yeah, they be like, it's good. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I be like, it's good. Yeah, she's good. I like her. But yeah, the mukbang sector on YouTube, I feel like at least the black mukbang sector, because I feel like the Asian people that started it, I think they still have a really good run. I don't think they're being like affected at all, because they're doing different things and it's more entertaining, I would say. But the melanated people that's mukbanging, like low key people, your core people gonna watch you because though that's your core, but people be wanting to know, like, are you gonna eat anything else in the city? Like, is we really just getting Popeyes? Like, is we really just getting McDonald's? Like, it ain't nothing else in the city that you can eat, type of thing. So yeah, I'm in Vegas and I haven't been to but that's because we ain't outside for real. But no, we haven't been to a Keith Lee but shit, look what he did with Chipotle though. He did that thing with Chipotle, and that shit went to the point where the people at Chipotle was like, nah, we don't make that. So sometimes you just gotta give credit where credit is due. I think mukbang in America is declining in general. Facts. Rizzo said Chipotle is garbage. That's funny because we had Chipotle
Yeah,
yesterday.
Knox today.
Did it?
Yeah, I was on the toilet for like an hour.
It did what it needed to do for me. It was good.
I said one of it was excellent, but
I think it is. I think Chipotle is overhyped. Like I like Cafe Rio, and what's the other one? It's another one that's good. Chipotle is I think it is very overhyped, but it is good. But it was before he approved. I live in Miami. Qdoba. They say Qdoba is way better than Chipotle. And we got a Qdoba out here. I just haven't been yet. Cause one of the jobs that I had like years ago, they would always give out gift cards to Qdoba, and I just would never go. Why? I don't know. You never had Chipotle? You ain't missing nothing. If you have a Qdoba or a Cafe Rio, is you winning. You ain't, it ain't necessarily got to be the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Chipotle is cool. I feel like you have to be in the mood for Chipotle though. But yeah, like B Love's video today, I guess it was a challenge, so to speak. I don't know, making the nacho, eating the nacho, somebody doing something with the nacho, like spicy nacho, something. So yeah, I think they trying to revitalize the mukbanging, cause and I think people mostly want to see. You have a lot of people who really just want to see you eat seafood. But I'm like, damn, how much? And I used to be one of those people with like, shit, I can eat shrimp and crab legs every day. Watching that shit, I don't think I could. I don't think I could eat it as much as they eat it. Fuck around and get, what is it, iodine poisoning?
all that seafood.
Yeah. Fuck around and get the poisons.
You can't have this shit every day.
No, you can't. We have an all-you-can-eat lobster buffet out here.
Plus your pH balance. You go off your pH balance with that shit. If you eat seafood every day.
And make your vagina taste like nickels.
Yeah, this shit is, your coochie be up there tasting like man.
Is that true or is you just talking?
It's true.
Oh. We have a Qdoba suggestions. I've never been. Okay, y'all give out some Qdoba suggestions because I've never had it. My head itch. What time is it on the low? Damn, it's 7:30.
I know Saturdays be just flying by.
That's
Like,
disrespectful.
That's what I be trying to say. I hate that.
All right, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the live. I enjoyed this conversation. We go on so many tangents, but I love it. It's fun. I enjoyed this live. You guys are amazing. Y'all go and enjoy y'all. Not nickel coochie. Y'all go and enjoy y'all Saturday. If y'all having some drinks, throw one back for your girl. Throw one back for Jeremy real quick. Watch you a good movie. We're gonna watch something. I'll probably end up laying down and going to sleep. But y'all enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. I may or may not be back tomorrow. I'm not really sure. Actually, probably, unless something really profound. Y'all know me. If something really profound happened, then I'll be back. But I love you guys to pieces. You guys are amazing. Risto said, I'm about to bang out this bento box and drink this beer. I know that's right. Hit us up, bro. Hit us up in these streets. But yeah, I love you guys to pieces. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Tell everybody you know. Go to TGIT on TikTok. Get your girl to 1K so we can gang. Talk to y'all later. Bye.